Dare of Togalin or something.
That sounds like a thing that exists in the fake world.
It literally means, like...
Oh, no. Stop.
It means all no? Alright, that's a good name.
I think it
Yeah,
means, like...
sounds about right.
I think it means Queen Island and Draconic. If I'm remembering
It
right.
showed me a pop-up, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, and I clicked OK, and now it's sending me notifications for every frickin' thing that I'm subscribed to on YouTube.
Haha,
lucky you.
Life is good. Okay, so we were doing stuff. Somebody remind me.
We were taking a short rest before diving in the hole.
Yep.
It's a bad plan. It's a bad plan.
The diving in the hole part or the sleeping before going in the hole part?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Good. I'm so happy I have no ability that need recharge.
Yeah, nor do I.
Oh, but I got spells now, right?
I'm good without them.
Just gotta get my background music going.
Good point.
That's dumb. You're dumb, homebrew. Go suck a dick. Okay. So, the pit, as I said, you can see light coming from down below. It is very hot. There's a lot of warmth coming from down below. And there is scaffolding built down the side of it to climb down and such.
Are we ready to go down?
I'm about as ready as I'll be. Seems like we're at the end of our quest. It was a pleasure joining all of you.
That sounds grim.
Once we get the Caliph, the mission will be over, and I can go back to drinking.
So are we ready to go?
Lead the way.
Okay. And I guess Cliffhanger will start making his way down. Is Dartmouth with us?
Yeah.
I'm
Stay right next to you.
guessing so,
Hi.
yes. But,
Okay.
Well, just ping where on the map.
there we go.
I mean, we're probably switching map anyway, so.
He blends in really well, you know.
Oh,
Yep.
shit, I couldn't see him.
You
Oh,
are
shit.
switching maps. Yes.
We really need to put some white background on Dharma so we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You can easily tell where I am all the time. It's so much easier.
Okay.
It's the second character I have this week that blends in with the background.
Well, this map looks scary.
Toss
Oh,
is
cool.
Hey there, guy.
I see a warframe.
Our large guy looks scary.
Uh-huh.
Things that look like dwarfs.
Did I do the handout? I don't see, now I don't even know if I did the handout. I'm the worst at this. I quit life. So anyway, so you walk down into you travel for about a half hour down the scaffolding, and as you near the bottom, you hear loud arguing in Dwarvish. So when you get to the bottom, there are what you can see immediately, obviously, is a very large golem-looking creature, as well as the Caliph and an unknown dwarf. Husks litter this whole area, and I feel like putting them on the map because I couldn't find a decent picture. But husks of dead dwarves litter this whole area, as well as piles of rubble. And this right here appears to be a forge of some sort.
Okay.
Now, which of those two dwarfs is the Caliph?
Take a guess.
The one with a background?
There you go, nailed it.
Got it. Got it.
That's how you know he's a boss.
That's how that works. Come on, let's get with the picture.
Yeah, man, come on.
Does that mean Cliffhanger's our boss?
He's got
I
the
mean-
basic background, so
Yeah, no.
Let me quickly create some background for Dharma's over here.
Rothbard has a
I mean,
background.
my picture
Fun.
came with background.
well, you know, minor
I
detail.
worked so hard to remove it. I don't know, guys.
So, anyway, so those of you who can understand Dwarvish, the Forge Guardian is essentially telling them that they are to stop what they are doing immediately, and the Caliph is responding more or less in kind that, you know, you can go fuck yourself. I'm going to do what I have to do to save my land. And the other mysterious dwarf, whom only Darmus even... Well, I guess Rothbard as well would have a shot at recognizing, is silent. And he is standing, weapon drawn, tower shield to the ground.
Is he like facing? I mean, I don't understand them, but are the dwarves look like they're in contention, or are they like together?
They look like they're together.
Okay.
The Caliph and the other dwarf are standing side by side. The top dwarf is in battle formation. The Caliph is holding his hammer and shaking it angrily at the large creature.
Shaking it angrily, as in kind of like an old man shaking a cane at like little kids and telling them off, or
Yeah, kind of, more or less.
okay. So it doesn't seem they're directly aggressive to the big thing. They're just shouting at it, sort of.
There's argument back and forth.
Okay.
Not understanding, Cliffhanger will make a sign to the dwarf, so Rothbard, like to move up, and he would like to hide behind one of the pillar. Here, take position.
Okay.
All right,
All
let's
arms.
approach this with caution. This is what the giant tree warned us about.
He's gonna hide here or something.
Tyler will follow Cliffhanger's lead as well.
So I will need dexterity checks from Tyloon and Cliffhanger.
Oh, hey.
Dexterity checks or saves.
Saves are good. Either way, I don't give a
We
fuck.
should not have gone close to these things.
Wording is bad.
Apparently.
Oh, you're the Dex
Okay.
characters. You're fine.
Uh-huh.
We're decent.
So you are both pushed 8 feet back, or you
Whoa.
dodge 8 feet back, as when you get close, a strange blue energy starts channeling from the pillars and starts lifting you into the air, but you both manage to kick off the pillars and break off.
I hate this place. All right.
Yeah, fuck you, rogues.
So yeah, so the groups, the two groups, I guess the group and the other one, are arguing intensely, and it looks like it's coming to a head. And it's basically the same. It's a circular argument, and it's easy to tell that nobody's going to win, and it's going to end in violence. The Forge
Right.
Guardian does not want them to use the Forge. He will lay down his life over it, and the Caliph believes that using the Forge is the only way to save the island, is what you guys are gathering. They have completely ignored the fact that you guys exist. The other dwarf looked at you for just a moment, but then went back to the Forge Guardian. So they're aware of your existence, they don't care.
Oh, Darmus is gonna approach, and is going to go to the Caliph. Oh, great Caliph! I'm so happy I've found you. I'm Darmus. I have been sent by the Pirate Queen. We have not heard from you in Ascana for quite some time now. We've everyone's worried sick. I was unsure if we'd find you alive.
So the other dwarf interjects, steps between you guys and the Caliph. And the Caliph waves a dismissing hand at you.
My apologies. Darma's is gonna notice that Roadboard kind of like bend the knee, and he's gonna like brush his excitement aside because he was so happy to see the Caliph alive, and he's gonna also bend the knee and take a little step back since he just kind of got waved. Also, I think I just switched Darma's accent completely this session.
Oh,
You
good.
started with it. You started with it. It's all good. So, give me a charisma check,
Oh God.
I guess.
Are you sure it has to be charisma? Could it be something else? Maybe religion?
No, it can be charisma. It can be a specific charisma thing if you want.
Oh, cool.
The Caliph turns to you and says, "Oh, good. You'll make a worthy sacrifice, Darmus." And then he turns back to the Forge Guardian and starts yelling at it in Dwarvish again.
Did he say that in common?
Yes.
Okay, I draw my spear.
Okay. I mean, I could have talked to him in Dwarvish. I guess I would have probably talked to him in Dwarvish in the first place. So I don't know if that would change how he answered.
No, but he would have responded in Dwarvish.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys doing?
I have a quick question. The cliff to the outside here, is it stable or is it
Which one? Where?
this on top north?
Yes.
North of here.
Yeah, there's
It's
like
pretty
a
stable.
river of molten lava between the
Right.
two, but that is an entirely different section of the area. So yeah, you could, if you felt brave enough to jump across, it looks like it would be stable.
Then I would like Cliffhanger, while this is happening, would like to step up to here, cast jump on himself, and then do it.
Insert lava monster.
Please don't. I mean, I would deserve it, but please don't. This is a weird.
Tentacle comes
What?
out of the lava and grabs you as you try to jump through.
Did we change the way stuff is displayed or something?
No, it just broke.
No,
Oh.
roll 20's been fuckered.
Dakota, you got jump ready?
Yeah. Nice. So yeah, I guess my jump distance is tripled, is what it says. So would I be able to take a running leap or something and get across?
I mean, we ask this question every single time.
Sure.
How far you can jump, but yes. We'll just say yes.
I mean, I got my repositioning as a the box and everything. I can get like 90 feet of movement or something. So
Okay. Just make a lava boat.
120. So let's just say I'm here. Is that fine?
You're there, man. You're there.
Thank you. And I'm waiting for whatever comes next.
I mean, Darmus doesn't really have a weapon to draw, but he's gonna have his shield at the ready, and is just not gonna interrupt the Caliph since he got motion to like not protect, I guess.
I'm gonna murder
And
him.
he's just gonna be ready to support him.
I'm just gonna walk up to the golem thing. The Guardian. And just see if he responds to me.
He acknowledges you telepathically.
What seems to be the problem here?
This dwarf intends to use the forge more. He has already sacrificed his own people. He will not sacrifice the land as well.
We'll try our best to persuade him otherwise. And he'll turn to the Caliph and be like,
He gives you whatever a telepathic nod is.
got it.
Telepathic grunt.
He'll turn to the Caliph and be like, Caliph, it's time to return to your duties.
So that's not, I mean, that's not good. So,
Dude, I'm an elf. I get to tell dwarves what to do. Come on.
right. And other dwarf gets between you and the Caliph and says, "Shut your filthy mouth, elf."
You would doom this entire island and all of its people. And his wife, even. Just use this forge.
Unlike elves, we have honor, and I will follow my Caliph to the ends of the earth.
Sure. A lot of evil people have honor.
This forge is the only way to save Entol from what is coming. And if it costs us Ascana, then so be it.
I'm just going to ignore this dwarf and turn to the Caliph and be like, what do you hope to gain by using this forge?
This forge is a world forge. It is the hand of a god. It can craft weapons and armor that can withstand any blow, take down any monster.
And what army are you going to equip? And I'm going to motion towards all the bodies. A weapon does nothing without a hand to hold it.
Entol's army. This is my personal guard. They lay down their lives for me.
Entol is dying without your aid, Caliph.
This is my aid.
Just like scoff and look at all the corpses. You are not fit to be Caliph.
Dharma's is gonna punch Murphy.
Woo! Third session,
Okay.
PPK.
I don't have a punch attack, but let's do
It's 1 plus strength modifier.
Oh,
Oh. I mean, you're naturally proficient, if that helps.
I mean that brings it up to a whole 8. Just 8.
Hey man, Alpha Screechy, come on.
It does not hit.
How dare you? How
Exactly.
that was another cheat.
Take two.
Take two, please. How dare you talk to the Caliph like that? The Caliph knows what he's doing. If he believes this is the best, then this is it.
He said he was going to sacrifice you, Damas. Just like he did all these people.
They laid down their lives willingly.
Yes,
Well-
and they're honorable. And that makes you a tyrant.
Well, if this is the only chance of Entol, I will take it. I will follow the Caliph's great choices, no matter what they take.
At this point, Tylon will try and interject. We are here to bring him back to the Bloody Mary. We're not the judge, the jury, the executioner. We're not here to say who rules well. We simply are the search party. And as such, Caliph, you are now to be leaving with us to the Bloody Mary.
You know how much work it took us to get here. We should at least complete this task.
That is not our
And-
job.
It might not be yours, but it is mine, as I serve the great Caliph.
Well, we were tasked by a bit higher power, by the Queen herself. The Caliph returns with us.
Listen, younglings.
Once the task has... Oh,
I ain't leaving
Don't-
without using the forge.
We never said you had to leave conscience, did we? We just told you that we were going to leave here with you.
He turns to Tylon and says, "Is that a threat, boy?"
It's a fact.
we've been tasked in returning the great Caliph, but we've not been told that we shouldn't accomplish this mission beforehand. If the great Caliph says this can save Entol, then we should assist him. And once it is done, I'm sure the great Caliph himself will be willing to go to Bloody Mary.
Our job is not to interpret orders. Our job is to do them. And our orders is to bring him back. If she wanted more, she should have explained.
He puts the blunt part of his axe, the top of the haft, to your chest, Tyloon, and says, "I think you're in over your head, boy."
Tyloon will divide in two. Am I? I'm not that sure I'm supposed to do this. I'm just
Drop another one of your tokens somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
Caliph,
Can I
I would
give us-
have you know that this man and I worked together to save your sick wife, while you were too busy killing your own men. I suggest you step away from this and ensure her safety.
My wife would sacrifice herself.
For what? To kill the land? I saw a child turn into a plant upon first arriving here. Your people are dying. If you had any honor, you would take care of them. That's what it means to be Caliph.
And if you understood honor, you'd know that sacrifices must be made.
Don't tell me about sacrifice. And I'll change my eyes to purple and pull my spear out. I have sacrificed thousands for thousands. You are sacrificing thousands for nothing.
Caliph, I have followed my duty and not said anything, and listened to your wisdom. These men here are out for themselves. They don't see what you see, they see what they see. But you are breaking the fourth rule of Dwarven honor as we speak. Now I stand around bodies of my kin, and as a kin slayer, I can tell you what a gruesome sight it is. But nothing is more important for a clan, for without clansmen, there is no clan. If you plan to destroy everyone on a gambit, that is not the Dwarven way. We are practical. We are stoic. We have fought back evil across the ages without help of any forges. Yes, we are diminished now. It doesn't mean that we give up. We live in the rock, and we should be tough like it. We don't need any extra help more than our own steel and arms.
These men sacrifice themselves willingly. You would dare speak to me of honor? I have delivered them from the edges of hell. I am their savior. I will save this land the same way I have saved everybody else. And pretty much, yeah, he's gonna draw his axe and shield in a battle posture. He says, "You will either help me take down this guardian, or you will be unwilling sacrifices."
Is the dwarf ally looking menacingly towards us, or?
Yeah, he's been in a battle stance the whole time, but he is
Right.
directed towards Mirfei, yes.
All right.
Murphy
as
did pull out a spear first, though.
As the Caliph does that, Cliffhanger would like to shout, "Nobody dies, everybody comes back alive. Now." We will not defeat the Guardian, we will bring you back. Nothing else. And if there's no response, if he keeps aggressing, I guess he'll just shoot him in the leg. Can I do on non-lethal damage with a gun? Is that a thing?
I think it's called a beanbag gun. I think it's what it's called. Yes.
Like, I mean, if I shoot him in the leg, I'm not killing him, right?
I mean, yeah, there's major artery, there's major veins in the legs. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
But it's just like,
If you're talking before you fire and it's obvious, Rothbard would try and take the bullet.
Ooh.
whoa.
Just stick your right leg out. Don't.
Peg leg safe. What?
Sadly, cover doesn't mean shit to me because I'm a sharpshooter. So good try. So yeah, I guess Cliffhanger is shooting.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
I wouldn't have advantage because I just revealed my position, though. Damn it.
I no longer want to be up in their faces.
Yeah. So yeah, you go to shoot, and as the bullet is about to hit his leg, it takes a straight trajectory up and bounces off his shield.
What?
In response, I'd like to use my bonus action to shoot at Cliffhanger and tell him to stand down. Just
And I'd like to use my action to use my Caliph's Aegis to use Death Ward on the Caliph.
The fuck is that?
Caliph's Aegis? It's my magical +1
Oh,
shield.
okay.
What are these got to be dwarves, Nathan? I keep losing these guys. Just like, dude, I have some great stuff to take people peacefully. Oh, they're dwarves.
Shit.
So I'll if
Yeah, it
if
sounds
Caliph
like that.
allows, I guess I'll Death Ward him, and I'll say I'll gladly lay my life for you, great Caliph.
Well, I guess
damn it, guys.
Darmus-
1 week without a new character. Come on. Fucking hell.
It's not like our guy with full spell slots in Fireball.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hey man, he gave us another option. Beat up the fucking golem forge thing.
Hmm.
The Immortal Treant makes that a non-option, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is what you call one of those no-win situations.
Yeah.
There is a win. But, you know, Cliffhanger sees a very obvious solution to this.
Yeah, just bring him the fuck back. Fuck.
Throw
Yeah,
everybody
that's
in
it.
the lava?
I mean, this plan
Also,
B.
is Darmus the chosen one? Should I throw him into a lava? Technically, I have the high ground, though.
So you win automatically. If Star Wars has taught us anything.
Yep.
So you guys notice that the Caliph doesn't even register that Cliffhanger shot at him. Like it hasn't broken his concentration at all.
We have orders we must follow. Are you willing to break the contract, Darmus? Rodbard? Are you becoming an obstacle to the completion of the mission?
we are breaking no contract. We will return the Caliph safe. That is what we said we would do.
Without delay.
Well, if the lives on Ental truly lay upon our hands, and the Caliph says so, I will believe him.
The lives are scattered around you, Darmus. Look around. They are
There is
already
no
dead.
war. There's no war won without sacrifices.
What are we at
Every
war
so-
with here?
Every soldier knows that upon joining the great army, our lives are on the line to save those of the people that live in these islands.
A soldier makes a contract with his king. It is mutual trust. There is no trust here, but pawns to a tyrant.
Irrelevant. Morals do not take no place here. We have a job, we finish it.
Listen, men, I know you have your contract, but disputes within people should be settled within people. None of you are from Ascana, and you do not know Darmus's position.
Irrelevant.
No, but I know the treant outside. Does that make me part of this? He's poisoning the land. I am one with the land.
So, I mean, it's way worse than poisoning the land.
Yeah, he's basically destroying it.
He's got like a scorched earth policy, actually. So, just to aid your argument.
God's voice agrees with me.
The great Lord above.
The great Caliph is resorting to such means. I assure you, what is to come, what he has mentioned that Entol faces, is a great deal of evil. And this must be our only option.
Darmus.
I will stand by him. I will still complete my contract and return him safely. But I will not turn my back on the Caliph's orders. And if that means going against you, I will do so.
If you are trying to call upon the army to do that, then you should be aware that the general just called back its colonel. You follow the general, not the colonel, in this case the Caliph. Orders to bring him back, and that's it. Are you gonna disrespect the order of command?
I've not pledged allegiance directly to Bloody Mary.
And yet the Caliph
I've-
has.
I follow her because of the Caliph. And if the Caliph is here, that is who I am following right now. She's not here to tell me that this is not what should be done. I do not know what her choices are in order to defend Entol, but
Her
the Caliph
choice
has
was
made
to
it
bring him
clear.
back.
And I'm telling you, his orders are higher than yours or someone's who's not here.
And orders that we got are higher than your calling. You're an army man with no army.
And so be it. If I must stand in between you and the Caliph, I will.
While everyone's arguing, Rothbard's going to go to the Caliph and take out his knife and say to him in Dwarvish, for this disrespect, I present you with a blood apology, and he'll cut his own wrist to drip the blood onto the ground.
Oh goddamn,
And
look
then-
at what you made him do now.
Then he'll say in Dwarvish again, if you are so honorable and your path is right, I will vow for you, and it will be my oath. But I challenge you to Krazdran Eranvar, honorable duel, as my last gift as a free warrior. The gods will truly favor whichever one of us is correct.
If I had any resources left, I'd totally heal that wound you just cut.
It's alright, it's a normal thing.
Happens all the time. The Caliph looks at you, Rothbard, and says that your life would be better going into a weapon than for me to take it right here.
Then you obviously do not understand any honor. And Rothbard will step back from the Caliph.
Irrelevant.
None of this matters! Why are we still talking?
What is this?
Alright then, Caliph. You've shown that something isn't right with you. My oath to Bloody Mary supersedes my oath to honor you as my elder. You pull out the manacles. Will you come freely?
Sure.
So he laughs at you and then brings his axe down through your manacles and slashes right through them.
That hits.
Oh no, he has the fuck the barbarian weapon.
Wait, can I play Ropeart's theme song before I rage?
I mean, if it requires an external link.
Yeah.
I like that it's actually Rothbard, or at least something similar to him.
A reasonable facsimile.
Yeah.
And when he drops the manacles, I'll say, Caliph, respectively, you can kiss my axe.
Hey.
And he'll go balls to the wall.
Oh god. Let me pull out my character concepts real quick.
It should be clear to Darmus that Ropeard would be doing intentional non-lethal damage, if that helps.
I'm going to step in
Save-
between
Save with
Ropeard.
Alun if that helps.
I'm gonna step between Ropeard and Caliph real quick, and I'm
I'm
gonna hold
totally
up my
not shooting him in his head.
and I am going to hold up my hand, and I'm going to cast a spell on the Caliph.
Alright, give me a check. Okay. So you cast Dispel Magic, and the magic seems to flutter in the air around his head for a moment, but it falls to the ground. Ineffective.
He is possessed.
What?
I think the forge is tempered with his mind. There's something there, I just can't break it.
Tylun will try and sense that there's something around.
Spider sense.
Spider sense.
The forge itself registers with your senses as a celestial being.
Nothing else.
Nope. The guardian is, I guess, an elemental. And the two caliphs are just dwarves.
Anything that is considered consecrated or desecrated around here.
Yes, the forge is holy ground. So,
Alright.
from what you guys can gather, we'll help you put the pieces together a little bit. He has already used the forge, and the forge guardian did not awaken until he ran out of lives to sacrifice. And then it started drawing upon the land.
So he's not our friend.
With the Guardian?
I mean, there was a chance.
The guardian's not your enemy.
Also true.
It is the
Right now, he's
definition of
totally my
neutral.
ally.
He's pretty neutral.
I've got a hint. You guys don't want to fight either of these, so just
You know where the fuck we are, man. I mean, shit.
I mean, I already shot the first shot, man.
Yeah,
So-
he
I
shot,
threw the first
I
stone.
doubled. I mean, fuck.
I used my last high-level spell slot.
I still have a level 1 spell slot, man. I can cast Sanctuary. Would that help?
Maybe.
Yeah, you can be nice and safe over there.
Nice.
I mean,
My favorite. No, actually, I need that spell slot to come back.
what
Tyler,
dwarven
return.
ruler is a ruler without, one of those. So,
Kingdom?
dwarven thrower.
Ah, that's
there
a
you
pretty
go.
good item.
Yeah.
Above average.
Hey, Armads has two.
He has one.
It's true.
Talon will turn towards Murphy. I don't detect anything holding him, but the forge is holding ground.
Anybody can give me a history. Rothbard, you can do it with advantage on the forge.
Is this the Great Forge of Ascana? The Heaven's Forge, or is that the name? Heaven's Forge?
Yeah, Forge of the Heavens, yes.
The Heaven.
So, you guys have... a couple of you have heard of the Forge, but none of you know its lore in Tale. But it is said, so take it for what it's worth, that it is actually crafted from a piece of Eldoth, who is one of the gods of nature.
Hey, I know that girl.
Yeah, it sounds relevant.
So, I almost said the wrong god because I wrote down for something else later.
So really, all these people with ties to the Forge are gonna die, right? If history's taught me anything, ties
Is
to Eldath.
Jumba inside the golem?
Using the Forge will almost certainly result in death at some point. Yes.
There you go. Don't mess with Eldath. You'll be cursed.
Yep.
Damn.
So,
Caliph, it seems like there's something gripping your mind. If you come with me, I can cure you of it.
you ever tried to get a crazy person to take their pills?
It's a lot of fun.
I just
We're
feel
going to-
obligated.
I
All right,
totally
I'm a doctor.
works.
I have to say this.
We're going through method 1 at the moment.
I think we can skip to method 5.
Yep.
Plan F,
Dartmouth, I
guys,
understand your
plan F.
loyalty. But this is not the man you once served. Any ruler that declines a challenge of last honor, is obviously not in his right mind. He needs
Would
help.
Darmus, having being part of the Scandinavian army for several years, have personally met or seen the Caliph at some point?
Probably not, because you're not a dwarf.
Mm.
He's a
So
little
never being
racist.
his army.
Yeah,
Oh.
like you could never be in his personal guard.
Yeah.
He doesn't treat the non-dwarves badly, but he keeps dwarves much closer to him than the rest of the races. But when you're sentenced by your superiors to go into the Underdark and fight drow until you die, you kind of
A little bit racist.
huddle to those around you.
Rothbard, if I understand what you mean, and it would be in your and everyone's interest if the Caliph were to answer honorably your requests, but this is no time for us to waste resources fighting amongst ourselves. If we must use this forge, and we have that being standing in our way, then we need everything we can gather to save Ental. And if the Caliph says this is the best way, I believe him.
And perhaps it is the best way. But not this way. If you understand my meaning. He's given up everything that he's held, that everything that his position requires of him to serve his clan. Yes, to serve Endhall. But the significant risk, the cost, he's sacrificed more lives today, dwarven lives, than this forge can ever.
Every soldier knows their risk upon joining an army. We are here to serve our great Caliph and to save the people in the lands.
And what has your great Caliph ever done for you?
He has protected the lands. He has given me purpose.
The land itself is trying to kill him.
Not him, just the children. God.
The land does not know what is to come. The land just cares about the now, not the future. If something comes and wipes our civilization of Entol, it is no different for the trees outside. It is, however, different for us, for families, for those that we care about.
Are you saying Alda, the eternal treant, is looking at the now, as opposed to this dwarf whose lifespan is a mere second to his?
I am saying that he does not care if this saves the people of Entol or not. I'm saying that if something comes and wipes everyone that is living in Entol, he will not lift his roots up from the ground until that new being becomes a threat to him. He's not thinking about what is to come and what threat we face. What he thinks about is that this feels like an imminent threat to him. And
An
as though
outside
it
threat.
may,
And that's the problem. Imminent threats is all that we're born into. If we worried about imminent threats, we'd be dying of stress every time an orc reared its ugly ass.
And when an outside threat comes to this island, you know what they'll find? A mad king sitting upon a pile of corpses, with no people left to kill, because the king already did it himself.
I think you're
Darmas,
forgetting
allow me to
Entol
prove
is...
to you that the king is not in his right mind. And I turn to the king and I say in Dwarvish, Ozirum menu seleku. Khozes dan menu ruchs, men gamul chagun taboe dan menu khuzi.
It was metaphorical.
Which, to the king, says, you could not forge a spoon and your grandmother, my grandmother was a better warrior than you.
How's that proving that the Caliph is right?
I mean, he doesn't know your grandma, so she could be, to be fair.
There's an end game here. Wait for it.
Um,
I see.
Okay.
The trick is rope parts on his right mind.
So the Caliph looks at you, Rothbard, with like a blank eye, with like a blank stare in his eyes, and he says, "Are you done?"
I call him a Makan e Haak, which is the son of a she-dog. Does he respond?
Very creative.
He does not. He actually turns and steps towards the Forge Guardian.
See, Darmas, he is not in his right mind. If he were in his right mind, after I insulted him, he would be obligated to me and to his people, as the leader of his people, to kill me where I stand.
Darmus will just ignore and take a step behind the Caliph.
That moon and his shadow are gonna move real close to the Caliph.
If the Caliph just stands there, he's going to turn back to Rothbard. And he's going to be like, there are time to answer to insults. I get that you've attempted to get a response from the great Caliph. But wise men know that at times there is a danger to things that are greater than our egos.
Malkin, right circle.
No seasoned warrior would allow himself to be surrounded before a fight, you fool. You are correct. A wise man would not do this. A wise dwarf would have slain all of us before we arrived, and then sat to grumble and think about his options. He's acting more like an elf than like a dwarf, and you are acting more like a gnome than a man.
Suck it, Mirfei.
We walked in this place as no threat to the great Caliph, and I still am no threat to him.
And yet he is
That
surrounded
is
by
why-
blades and guns which wish to cut him where he stands, and yet he does nothing. Do you think
He
your
looks to
Caliph so
save.
incompetent?
He looks to save the very island we stand on. If you wish to doom us all, so be it. But I will not be part of it.
Remember when we all used to be friends?
Last session.
Is that Thailand speaking or is that Alex speaking?
No, that's not a character.
It lasted 2 sessions.
I remember last session was like, if Darmus was here, we would be the best party. Like, so efficient. Every angle's covered. We would fuck things up.
I mean, we probably would, but I mean, you put like
Damn
basically
politics.
the person that Dharma's like pledged his allegiance to.
No more
And-
moral quandaries. Got it.
Yeah, Dharma's whole thing is he's kind of like the soldier that blindly follows orders.
Yeah.
So
At least the other group, I could guarantee how they were going to react to a moral quandary.
Well, Mirfe Tailun, keep Darmus and the other dwarf away. It is my duty, as my life is forfeit, to bring back the Caliph. I will not fail in this oath, but I will not sacrifice my friends.
Are we done?
Griffin just looks at you like, how the hell am I supposed to keep them away?
Still smoking?
Well, there's 3 versus 2, and then Ropard versus the Caliph.
Channel that summer elf and cast whatever spell summer elves get.
Misty stuff?
Misty Step? Yes, cast Misty Step. It's always a good
That
option.
will fix everything.
Always a good option.
And regardless of what the rest of the party does, Ropard just starts taking off his armor and
Codpiece.
anything that's honorable to him. So he takes off his arm bracers, his prosthetic holster for his arm. He takes off his beard bracers and bangles, and
Takes off his beard.
no, just he's preparing to risk failing 4 different oaths on this gambit.
Oh, I just thought that was his major character arc and nobody knew it was that he actually had a wig beard. He had a prosthetic beard.
Beard implant.
It could be. I mean, after this. So
I'm good with combat rounds if you guys are.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Do's just been waiting for something to happen. I mean, yeah, conversation.
I've been slowly backing up.
I've noticed.
I've been smoking my pipe.
Awesome. That word is not concentration.
Smoking a pipe doesn't require concentration. That's good.
That's good to know.
He's dual wielding.
Darmus is not going to take an aggressive action until either the Caliph does one himself or someone takes one against the Caliph.
I already shot though.
that's fair.
Yeah,
So-
but you like missed, and Darmus did a death ward as a reply to that. So
Roll that 1. Wait, is that our friend? Never
Yes.
mind. Never mind. Don't
Damn
roll
it.
that 1. Yeah, let's roll that.
Just for your guys'
Never
reference.
mind.
Jesus Christ.
There's no way there could be worse than 1.
Okay.
They're dwarves and giant golems. All right, they're not known for their dexterous actions.
It's true. Initiative, sorry.
Just for your guys' reference, if anyone but Ropard attacks the Caliph, then he'll be hostile to them too.
We'll get to that when it happens.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Let us deal with the current problem.
I don't know the dexterity difference, but I am going to put Rotbard above Tyloon just because he's the one acting. So,
That's fair.
So yeah, go ahead, Rotbard. Weapons are drawn, tensions are high.
I'd like to grapple the Caliph.
Okay.
Ooh.
That,
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm raging, so it's a 20.
that
Oh, yeah.
makes little to no sense, but okay. This character sheet is just fucked up.
Good.
Okay.
Fucked
I
up is
fixed it,
good.
don't worry.
or terrible.
Oh.
Whoa!
He also has expertise.
Damn it!
The challenge.
He's also got a higher proficiency modifier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's cheating.
He's a higher level character, guys.
He is actually, yeah. Okay.
And then I'll say to him, grant me my honorable death as I requested, and then I'll fire my gun towards him, which also is rolling terribly.
Yeah, that'll miss. Tyloon.
All right.
Which, for
just
my personal reference, yeah, which one's the real one?
The one with the red dot is the real one.
Okay. All right. I figured,
And
but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Just so I'm clear here, when Rothbard starts grappling, does Darmus look? How should I say this? Like
Hostile?
an obstacle?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, Tyloon is going to take disengage action, so he doesn't get an attack opportunity from that guy, and he's going to start doing what Rothbard told him to do.
Yes, somebody listen to me.
Okay. Okay.
Persuasion expertise is paying off.
Cliffhanger wasn't paying attention, so you never know.
Right. Well, let's see how many shield spells I can take.
Ropart's gonna jump in the lava after you, Cliffhanger.
I'm coming for you. Yeah, sure.
Oh wait, did that not roll? God damn it! Roll.
You go, girl.
How's the 22 look?
A 22 will hit, but I'm going
Shield,
to
yeah,
use
no.
shield.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I predicted this. Remember?
Yep.
Just wait until it happens to the...
Yeah, guys, just look at my attachers.
Yeah.
I got a little upgrade with the level up.
Oh shit.
And then Tyler's going to move just a little bit more. I mean, you don't use 5 movements, so he sounds good.
As he moves, can I take an attack opportunity?
Nope, because he's disengaged.
Oh, you're disengaged? Okay.
Yep, that was my bonus action.
Okay.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Mirfei.
All right. How aggressive does Darmus look right now?
He doesn't look like he's like going after you guys. He just looks like he's trying to keep you away from the Caliph.
All right. So,
Friendly but hostile?
All right, I'll just go
Yeah.
after this other guy instead.
That's good, because he's going to go after you. So...
No.
Good, good.
All right.
Rothbard wants us to be everyone away from him.
All right, so I'll call down some twilight on them, I guess, on both of the dwarves.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
This one's only gonna be a level 2 twilight.
So, the
Damn.
Caliph... and the Obsidian Guard.
Damn.
Ah,
You shouldn't go
big
for
stick.
Constitution, man.
Ah. Yeah.
I mean, they
All
are
right.
dwarves.
Well, I'm gonna run over here.
Because I thought you just ran into the lava.
And Misty Step.
I was going to
Okay,
say,
well,
you were going to get
close
pushed
enough.
into the lava if you stayed there, so...
I'll be
enough.
over here.
12. Okay.
God damn it, Thomas, making me zoom out.
I mean,
Did
you're
Cliffhanger
gonna
not
get
already
him.
do that?
Just ignore him. Just ignore him. He's just on the side.
Okay, Tyloon. Or, I'm sorry, Cliffhanger. There
Come
we go.
on. He's a cat.
Alright, so Rothbar is trying to grapple the Caliph. Tyloon is trying to stab Darmus.
Yep, following the plan.
But Darmus got a ton of armor on him.
Yep.
I assume the Caliphs too, I guess. The bullet didn't work, so I guess I'm shooting the dwarf. Third
Which
option.
one? There's like 3 of them here.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the dwarf to the side. But again, I'm attempting non-lethal, so I'm aiming for like legs. Or I'm trying to disable him more than actually kill him.
I'll blow your motherfucking foot off.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot the dwarven thing guy. And boom. Yeah, sure. Sounds about right. Reload.
Huh.
Yep. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that misses.
Does it though?
It does. Darmus. Also,
All right.
so as you're shot, as you shoot at him, it veers and tings off the Caliph's shield.
Ah, fucking hell.
Okay, so Darmus is gonna take a couple steps back here. I'm going to cast Smith's Blessing on myself.
Does
As a bonus
Rodbar
action.
gets an attack opportunity though?
He would like, he does.
I don't want to be that guy, but you know.
That is up to you.
It's all about being efficient.
Yeah.
If it makes you if it makes your decision any better, I'm about to cast a spell that's gonna hit you.
It's gonna hit me.
Probably.
Yep.
I mean, you're the one attacking the Caliph. I mean, I haven't done anything offensive to the Caliph
I'm
at all.
asking you.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
There's a 20
Just
hit.
raiding some Twilight.
A 20 does not hit.
Damn it.
I will do a Thunderous Hammer as a level 1 spell that will hit both Tylons and Robard.
Oh no, not the Nan saving throw we have to hit.
Oh, I don't know why it's saying then. It should be a DC 15.
Alright. Oh, I don't have advantage. Yep, I would have failed. So I take the 7. Am I pushed back? How much?
10 feet.
Okay.
Away from the spell effect, so. away from me.
So you did
Away
it like
from me.
angled, right?
No, it's just straight here. It's
Straight?
like it
Okay.
hits these 3
Yep,
squares
yep.
and these 2.
Doesn't affect the copy because the copy ignores damage. So yep.
And that's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the Forge Guardian has not... No one has acted hostily towards it, right?
Nope.
So...
No.
Does it take
No, don't
damage
sit there.
moving into the
No.
Twilight?
You dummy. All right. Well, here you go.
It's not a shape
Oh.
changer.
Right
Also, it ignores it.
Okay,
there.
cool.
What?
Oh, it doesn't care about radiant.
It
Because
doesn't
it's
care
still
about
celestial.
magic.
Oh. Iron Golem.
Doesn't
for
care
the
about
win.
magic. Period.
Yes.
My man!
Yeah, boy.
I told you, you don't want to fight. You don't want to fight either side of this. That was...
Well, I
So we
definitely
fight
don't want to
both.
fight the guy who can't take magic.
So we fight both. We split the party and we fight amongst ourselves and both sides.
Fuck you.
I mean, we're not finding the big one yet.
Mirfei.
Nailed it.
Also, it's immune to poison damage. So
Well, I figured that.
Spears
I
up.
already used my-
So it will start with a sediment storm.
Ooh,
Whoa.
that hit us too.
Yes. So it slams its fist on the ground, and sediment starts coming up all around it and swirling in a storm.
This
15.
motherfucker.
Oh,
So it's a 17 Constitution saving throw.
Half damage.
how big is the radius? Do I get hit?
15 feet.
15 feet.
Yep.
All right. So there you go.
All right.
So
I'll take the 14.
if it's any consolation, it doesn't look like it was directed at you guys.
Alright,
Doesn't
so
make it better.
And then it will bring down its fist twice on the Caliph.
Oh!
Both
Fuck!
of which will miss.
What?
Oh, double fuck!
I am never hitting anybody here.
To
Fuck.
be fair, they would miss Dharmas as well. So
So the Caliph, not having suffered any real damage or being in any real danger yet, he will use, as a bonus action, he will use Empowered by the Fallen, which will give him advantage and resistance to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit, okay.
So make sure he's rolling 2. There you go. And he will... Roachbard hasn't really done anything to him, so he's going to attack the Forge Guardian. So a 28 will hit, but a 17 will not. And then the obsidian guard is also going to attack the Forge Guardian. So a 24 will hit, but a 16 will not. It just says end. I didn't type that. It just says end.
And
And Roadbard. Awesome. These fuck.
Do they take twilight damage?
They do, yeah. They don't move.
Okay.
A strong 9. Yes.
Yeah, I rolled a lot better on the Forge Guard.
Strong 9.
Strong 4, actually.
And Constitution. Okay, so that one takes 9. There you go.
Screw you, guy.
He's down a couple of hit points now. Okay, Roadbard.
Just real quick before Roadbard's turn, I forgot to use my new feature because I hit both Tylen and Roadbard. So.
Wow, just cheating now? Wow.
Wow.
Straight up cheat.
I mean, it technically automatically activates whenever I hit a spell with like more than 2 creatures. So.
11 damage?
Yeah, 11 damage on top of. Well, it would be half, I guess. It's added on top of the 7, I think it was that was earlier. So if you saved, it would be a. I don't know if it actually counts as the same or separate, but would be a 9 or 8 or whatever. Yeah.
When you only have one Missy step and now you're back.
So, Roadbard?
Roodbaarde.
Well, first, Roadbard's gonna say, "What the fuck is with these robots not being able to aim? First, the one in the cabin was retardedly programmed, and now this one steps right into the battle not asked." Ugh. And he's going to circle
it's not
up
a robot.
here. He doesn't know. And I guess recklessly attack the Caliph. 19 doesn't hit. And
Hey, a 23 will hit because it's a crit.
Damn.
So he'll take 8.
Because the energy would not hit
22, 24.
Got it.
Yes.
I'm never hitting.
I mean, if Roadbard wears plate, you guys are in pretty good shape. If you
he
win.
doesn't. He's completely unarmored.
Well, he might want to consider it. Tyloon.
It's not in the picture.
Right.
Well, start photoshopping.
Get to the Photoshop.
Alternately, if the Caliph wins, what type of sentient weapons would you guys like to become?
Oh, damn it. Alright, so as a bonus action,
shield.
as a bonus action, Tyloon will move his copy over there. He himself will move over here, and he will try to strike once again at the fucking Dharmas, which is not gonna work, but fuck it. Hey,
It's a
God damn
miss.
it, it's a 13 again. And that starts activating Bloodthirst, which means I take 8 damage.
Yeah, a good
Okay.
roll. Good roll for not you. Yeah.
Yep.
Mirfei.
We're over here. And I'm gonna stick a vial in my bag. And then throw it. I assume I can throw it 30 feet.
Are you a sissy?
Can I throw it farther?
He's an elf.
I
Do you,
mean,
do you throw like a girl?
I mean, I got 10 strength.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so I'll throw it. So stand on the edge here.
A vial of what? Or an empty
Poison.
vial? Okay.
Okay.
It'll be
On dwarves and golems.
this one. It's inhaled poison.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to breathe. I actually don't.
What?
Air genasi.
Okay.
Oh, right.
So, you know,
Rare
hopefully this
racial
screws
bonus.
Everyone who's not Robart and Tyler.
Let me see if I can find a picture. Wow, that's weird that that's the pictures that come up when I search that, but okay.
So I have to do a DC 15 Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That'll work.
But you're also already blinded, aren't you?
I'm already blinded, yeah. So does
So-
it have any effect?
I guess
You're
the duration
already
might.
blind?
You would also be poisoned,
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I guess.
which
Okay.
is
Well,
disadvantage on everything.
You're poisoned for
Everything?
an hour?
Attack rolls and let's see.
I'm gonna succeed either way, so.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So not saving throws, but everything else.
Okay.
Alright.
So, you throw, after sticking the poison into your bag, you pull it out and you throw it there, and it creates a sort of whirlwind of poison cloud. And you can see faces in it, and they're laughing as it spins.
That's creepy.
Yeah, well,
Creepy.
Disregard the laughing. I do not know why it's doing that.
Disregard the hell beast.
and it sounds kind of like a clown, like,
What?
All right.
cliffhanger.
Well, that's it.
Right, so, I'm not hitting anybody ever here, but I'm still gonna try. Haha. You said Dermis was blinded,
I am blinded.
so I get advantage on you.
You get advantage on.
Oh, I'm so sure.
Oh, god damn it.
Fuck
Hold
him
on.
up.
I have to do some
What?
stuff. No, you're good. Keep going.
Okay.
So they are going to have to make saving throws.
Ah, fucking hell.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So they have to make dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta.
Even
crit for
even
it
with
to-
advantage, saying
I just need a crit. I accept that.
That's
Okay.
why I'm trying saving throws against him. You know, maybe that'll work.
Okay.
Hey, if I had one.
Yeah, same.
I
We've
would
had
do it.
some rests.
So something anybody who's not blinded would notice is that when the Forge Guardian was struck, sediment sprays from the wound, and both the Caliph and the Obsidian Guard have been blinded by it.
Oh,
Darmus,
I'm already.
cool.
All right.
can magic missile miss if you're blinded?
I think you need
I
that
don't-
vision. So yeah.
You have to see the creature, I think.
Oh. I guess I've got like no, like I probably only know that Kylan is like next to me.
One of the sides. Do you also have a twister on you though?
I can't see the twister either way, so.
You hear it.
You missed me, right? Yeah, you missed. Would I still know which direction it came from?
I mean, you're a little disoriented, but give me a perception.
For a sec.
Not really.
Okay.
It's very disoriented being blind for the first time.
So I'm gonna do. Let me see this real quick. I think this one is. Let me just double check how the AOE on this works. Yep. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna do hammer clap. Each creature other than Darmus within 5 feet of him must make a Constitution saving throw or take.
So,
2d6.
so yeah, only Tyler.
Yeah.
Come on, give me that con save. Oh,
Yeah.
Doesn't matter because the 20 is the first one.
Yay!
Woo!
Ooh, and you don't take extra damage because there's only one Tylan.
Yep.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
That's the bullet.
Forge Guardian, who's going to check his recharge. And it will not recharge. So he will simply slam down on the Obsidian Guard twice. And the first one will hit. For 28, and he will have to make a Constitution saving throw or suffer 1 level of exhaustion. Which he suffers. Okay. So, Rotbard, you're not blind, right?
Why would it be blind?
What?
I think I can't be, right?
Awesome. Okay, sweet. So, you notice that when the Forge Guardian brings its hands down on the Obsidian Guard, the guard can't raise his shield up to the level it was at before. Like, he seems physically weakened by it. Okay. So, the Caliph is blind until the end of this turn, so he will swing with disadvantage.
Which I attacked recklessly, so if he's going to attack me, then it's normal.
He actually is going to attack you because you did hit him. So, he's not happy about that. So, 19?
Yeah, that hits.
And a 19. Jesus Christ.
So, 7. Okay.
A plus 10 will do that to you.
Yeah.
He is level 12. The Obsidian Guard is going to... 13, actually. Swing wildly and scream. And miss
That
with
guy's
all
a lot
3
worse.
hits. He should be rolling with disadvantage. So anyway. Yeah, so that's their turn. Rotbard.
What have we been doing to drink a potion? Bonus action?
Yes.
Right, I'd like to use my bonus action to chug some stout before for 4. It's not very good.
That's the worst stout. It's like kobold stout.
Made by halflings. Too weak. And then I guess recklessly Mighty Deep Hook.
Hey, a 28 will hit.
Holy crap.
A 28 would hit normally.
Damn.
Alright, so he'll take... Oh, give me radiant damage. Merfei.
Oh, yeah.
14, 21, 24, 29, 33. Okay, cool.
Scroll so far up.
And then I'll move 1 step back before I end my turn.
Does that say 6?
That does say 6. That's
the worst.
pretty awful. Forge Guardian ignores it. The Caliph. Oh, he fails. Look at that.
Yeah, get fucked.
And... he fails when it's 6 damage.
Yeah.
He fails when it doesn't matter.
Okay. Then Rotbard went, so Tyloon.
Well, I'm gonna try that whole hitting Darmus again thing and hope for the crit. Okay, that's really all I can do. No, I'm going to sheath my sword first, and then bonus action bring it out again. Just
What?
What? You don't want to start taking psychic damage?
rather not. Basically, I'm using my bonus action. I don't take 1d8 afterwards. Do I at least get to use a fucking spell slot?
You get me to use a spell slot.
Take that as a win.
Also, I did realize afterwards that I didn't have to use shield on that first one.
Yeah, you just had your War Mage thing.
Yeah, I had my War Mage thing. But if I did that, I would only be able to use cantrips on the next turn, so...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about that, but I wasn't going to remind you.
Yeah, well, either way.
I'm so sorry.
Alright.
Gustavo,
If
I'm
I
so
had
sorry. We're
remembered
kidding
about
you.
that... If I had remembered about that, I wouldn't be able to bring Shield of Faith up. So
And then since
I
this-
think was still the best
And
choice.
since this time he definitely saw where the fucking hit was coming from, I'm just gonna circle around him a little bit. like maybe like into the twister, like maybe right next to the shadow and into the twister. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Cool.
Mirfei, let's start your turn with a D8.
A D8.
1D8.
A D8 of fun times.
A D8 of how many tentacles are gonna reach out of the lap of
Is
the
8 on a D8 good
Of
or
money
bad?
raining?
That fire damage. Oh.
Oh.
It's where the tornado laps its way to.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's
cliffhanger.
it's of this purpose.
A tornado's coming for you. All right. Well, I'm gonna stick another vial in my bag and throw it in the same spot. This one is gonna be.
Oh, fuck me.
either.
Didn't know one. Didn't mean to do that.
This is also inhaled.
Poison for 8
Hey.
hours.
Good job.
And you're also unconscious if you fail.
Oh,
fuck
that's
yeah.
a spicy one.
Okay.
Succeeded.
So,
Damn it.
That was one I meant to use, but
Needs more spice.
well, I'm out of inhaled poisons, so
Start injecting them straight in.
River steps up with his syringe in the butt. All right.
yeah. Well, I can't get back over, so
well, finding a picture of this is going to be impossible. Oh, never mind. Nailed it.
That was quick.
Yep.
Whoa.
What the
That
fuck
is
it?
So,
that's exactly what I imagined when I threw it.
when you pulled the vial out of the bag, you're actually holding a box, and then you throw the box, and you hear dun 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 dun, dun, and then a jack in the box pops out and shoots poison all over the place, and then recedes back into its
Ignore
box.
the Jack in the Box. I don't know where that came from.
Cliffhanger.
I'm gonna shoot and miss, because that's what I do.
Is that what you do?
Basically, yeah.
I mean, you can still hit.
I mean, I'm gonna shoot Darmus. No, I can't hit Darmus. I'm gonna shoot
Crit.
the.
Go for the crits, goddammit!
I guess I can try a crit. Okay, I'm gonna shoot Darmus. I'm sorry.
I believe.
And you know what? Because it doesn't even matter to do a wild shot. Because anyway, I'm only hitting if I'm critting.
Yeah. That's true.
So,
Oh, so close.
and I am not critting. So hey.
Come on, guys. I can take 3 of you. I can take 3 of you.
Aha.
No, imagine if that spells, you fuck.
Darmus.
So Dorma's still.
That's supposed to
Can I see if I know where Thailand is now? Seeing I had to raise shield to stop his blow.
Yeah, you can give me perception with advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Should I roll something against it or just against the flat DC?
No, it's flat DC. Yeah, you've
Alright.
picked out which one was actual Tyloon.
Okay. Well, I'm still blinded, so I mean I know kind of where
Yeah.
he is, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna have disadvantage if I do anything attack related. But I'm not.
Fireball yourself.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm gonna fireball myself. What I'm going to
Fireball
do is I'm going to unleash arcane ambers upon him.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, that's supposed to be a level 2. So
That's magic missiles. Don't you need to know? Don't you need visual for me?
Do you need creature glowing dark? Each dark
Within
hits
sight.
creature within sight and range. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Womp, womp,
Give me a
womp.
chance at least, you fuck.
Then,
I love that you actually took the psychic damage. That makes me happy.
What, you think I was gonna cheat? Come on.
actually,
No, I just never thought it would come into play.
Fair.
I'm going to do. You know what?
What
I'm
you
just
doing?
gonna do another hammer clap.
Alright. Let me turn off my advantage real quick, so I don't have to roll that fucking thing again. And ooh, and I'm down.
Hey, you're down.
I'm down.
No,
I mean, the fucking rock golem half shot my goddamn half, man.
my hero. Well,
I'm assuming I don't know he's down though, so I'm just gonna slash roll 1d8. I'm gonna start heading this way, and probably stumble on. Is the guy poisoned or down?
He's
Or
exhausted.
blinded? Exhausted.
Yep. So how
Right,
fast
so I
are
can
you
move.
moving?
I mean, I would probably like just take like a walk because I'm blind, so I'm not running. I would probably just take a couple steps that way and then kind of stumble onto him.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Forge Guardian, who will roll his recharge.
Come on.
It does not recharge.
No, fuck.
Only on 6. It's a very powerful ability that doesn't take an action.
Fair enough.
So yeah, he will continue to hammer into the Obsidian Guard. Hey, the 22 will hit. He will make a Constitution saving throw.
If only they were still
That's
blind.
the wrong one, so it would be an 18,
Right.
so he'd be good.
That's 40, man.
There you go.
Ew.
So he has 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, that's what
This
it's
is the second
stacking
or
up.
third turn.
So now his sword arm, or his axe arm, is getting weaker. Like he's not able to hold it up as high.
Weak AF.
Just 4 more hits.
Until he dies of exhaustion.
So the Caliph is going to chase
Ooh,
Rothbard.
he was ready.
He,
Oh, yes,
he was
he
sitting
was.
there waiting for it.
Mhm.
He had his finger on it, like, bitch.
Mhm.
Come after me, bro.
Oh, he also
This is
takes
what I-
Twilight for starting the turn there.
Fuck him up.
Yep.
This is what Rothbard wanted, because now that he's by himself, I don't need advantage for sneak attack.
That's not half bad.
That's true.
Slightly above
good.
average, actually.
Yeah.
11 is average.
Oh
So-
shit. High rolling.
So he will second wind. He could cast one of his spells. That sounds awful, though.
Yeah.
Spells are
Yes.
dumb.
But he has spells too? Man, this guy does everything.
Fuck
I
dwarves.
reflavored them all, and I don't know what they are.
I don't even have spells.
Welcome to the club, bud.
I'll try to save you, but
But I don't think he's
don't
worried
roll a
about it.
natural 1.
I think he'd rather swing. Yeah, he's just going to swing on Rothbard.
Is he making a Constitution saving throw for that Twilight?
Yeah, he doesn't
All
care.
right.
Sure, why not?
Fucking Christ.
And the other man?
He doesn't have advantage or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay, Rothbard will take 4 damage straight into the chest and look at him right in the eye.
I think you take the 8.
I have rage.
It says there's no resistance to this weapon.
Yep.
Yeah, he cuts through you with ease.
Rage technically gives you resistance to it.
And the Obsidian
Alright, I
Guard will
see what's
follow
going on.
suit. So, Rothbard?
They both miss. And the shield bash hits.
So, 15 saving throw?
9. Yeah, strength.
Yep. Yay!
Is that impossible to resist?
No, that's the different guy. That's the Obsidian Guard, not the
Gotcha.
Caliph. Rothbard.
Okay. I'll yell at the Caliph and I'll say, "Fight like a man. I understand your guard's oath, but 2 versus 1. You really aren't in your right mind." And
I need the
I'll
fucking Twilight now.
reckless offhand gunshot. 23 hit.
Oh.
23 does it, yep.
So
Oh.
Whoa!
Shit.
God damn!
But bam.
Come on, you can be more excited than that. I mean, shit, but bam.
Bam. I mean, he's shooting at my only ally. I would be more excited
Hey,
if he wasn't
you
my
have 2
side.
allies. Come on, there's 2 dwarfs there.
Okay, one of my
You
2
did
allies.
this yourself.
He's
No
shooting
mercy.
at 50% my allies, alright?
So a 26 does hit, but he will use Blessing of the Obsidian and shield. So at this point, give me a perception check, Roadbard. Okay. Sounds good. Tyloon.
So wait. Damn it.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna move over here.
Oh, awesome. How are you getting to there?
With not being able to take...
No. What path are you taking?
Like here, and then cutting an angle.
Okay, so give me a dexterity saving throw when you get there.
Are you getting pushed in the lava? You're getting pushed in the lava.
Yep.
Cool. With 21.
Hey!
Okay. So
You have advantage?
you are there.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
So right there, and then you're gonna roll 3d6, and I'll let you roll. Give me a d8. Okay. So
It's green, so it's got to be good, right?
you go 14 feet that way, so it pushes you there.
I feel like this is rigged. Movement.
I mean, technically, an 8 would push you up here. If that makes you feel better.
Sure.
Yep, right there. That's where it would put you. Okay. Now Tyloon.
Alright. I'm done. I think that's safe.
Okay, sweet. Mirfei.
Oh my god. Forgot.
All right. Well, I have no idea what this will do, so I hope it helps you.
Give me 1d6 first.
1d6?
Yep. And a d8.
It still sounds rigged.
Okay. The Jack in the Box does not pop back out. And the tornado moves down there. Okay, go ahead. One more space, sorry.
Okay, so I have no idea what this will do, and I hope it helps you. I'm gonna stick a potion of healing in the bag, and then throw it onto Tyloon.
That sounds complicated.
Potion of healing,
on a trap bag.
So, you know,
What the fuck?
it sounds like it would help you.
I mean, 50-50?
Okay. What kind of potion of healing?
Just basic potion of healing.
2d4 plus 2?
Yeah.
Splash damage.
Okay. So you pull it in the vial, and you pull it out, you throw it at him.
We're Australian now?
Just happened.
You threw the vial?
Do the vial at him.
Crikey.
And it floats above his head.
Oh, that's just rude.
It just floats there?
Yep. Has a target on it.
As a target on it? Oh
I
boy.
got this.
I'm going to then bonus action healing word Tyloon, because
Okay.
alright, I have one spell slot left. Let's do this.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. So cliffhanger.
There's a target on the potion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been missing all my shots, so I'm.
It screams for you. It screams for
Probably
you.
has a lower AC than these guys do.
Probably. But I still want my fucking crit on Darmus, man. If I do crit, it's gonna do so much
Hey, man.
damage.
I'm up. You're free to do whatever, man.
It's true. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot Darmus with another wild shot, hoping for a crit that will never come.
Maybe this time.
Nope.
I mean, Robart's done a pretty good job with it.
Yeah, it's just not me.
Oh, wait, did you have advantage? Because, oh, it doesn't matter. 'Cause
It
12.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I appreciate it though, but it doesn't matter.
That's
In
fine.
the end,
Robart's
it
got an
doesn't even
emotional
matter.
stake in this fight, so roll 20. He's like, hey, let Dakota roll something higher than a 10 for once.
Darmus. Don't worry, the Forge
I'm
Guardian's putting in
gonna-
the hard work.
I'm gonna go back down, and I guess I'm gonna stumble on Tylon. And can I tell if can I tell who it is? I guess I'm so disoriented. I probably wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay. Forge Guardian is going to move one step forward. Let's recharge. See if he can recharge. Now that it wouldn't affect any of you guys. Hey! It recharges.
It's because he's perfectly in the twilight.
Exactly. So he will do Sediment Storm again.
I'm helping.
Oh God.
Fuck up the tank. Fuck up the tank.
So Dexterity saving throws.
Well, that's you too.
It's a Constitution.
Oh, Constitution. Sorry. The Sediment. The other one is a Dexterity. Sorry.
Right.
He has 2 levels of exhaustion, so he's still good.
Pretty sure he has disadvantage, no?
No, that's level 3, unfortunately.
Oh.
He's good. He's good.
Oh.
He's
Two
feeling,
is speed halved.
yeah, he's feeling good. I didn't
Wait,
anticipate
is he
having
crossed
to.
Yes.
I didn't anticipate having to look up the rules on exhaustion because it was supposed to affect you guys. So, all right, they're both good. They're not blinded, but they'll take half. So
I'm sorry, Gustavo, but I'm really happy you're down.
I'm not sorry. Fuck you.
I know. By the way, none of you guys hit me a single time. I got down by getting hit by Sediment Storm twice and failed to save both times.
oh,
I know, man.
the Force
It
Guardian
works.
still gets a slam attack, so he'll
We're
slam
not
on
trying to
the.
hurt you, buddy.
Oh.
You did really good on the Constitution saving throws against my poison, though.
Yes. So the slam. So the Sediment Storm distracts the Obsidian Guard, and he raises his shield, but it's not enough as the Forge Guardian brings both hands right through it and crumples him to the ground.
My man.
Things are going good now.
Caliph is going to take an attack of opportunity as he charges Rothbard,
Come at me, madman. Your own men are falling around for your hubris.
which
You
will
touch
miss.
your bacon?
I'll take
That's
it.
what I was thinking.
He's a pirate. He can be Jamaican if he wants. So
Yeah,
he
man,
is
what's
going
wrong with
to use his Channel Divinity, which of course I didn't put on his sheet. He's going to give his attack plus 10.
War.
So 39.
39 hits.
Is that one round or all attacks in one round? It's one attack, right?
Just one attack, but
One
you get
attack.
to see the attack roll first.
Oh, then yeah, he's not going to do that then unless he needs
Okay.
to. So fair. Thanks for that, Thomas.
You're welcome.
Let's screw up Rothbard. All right, so 22.
Those both hit.
Okay. Are you down?
No.
Action surge?
You're trying to get me down. I can obviously
Nope.
see.
It's a miss.
the ending here.
There you go.
Really bad.
He
There's
is.
a pattern here.
Rothbard.
Still not down.
A lot of 11 and 12.
He is. He's not right in the head.
In those 8 rolls, he rolled 3 1s and 3 2s.
All right. I would like to recklessly attack.
Oh, did he
Caliph.
have advantage because you were recklessly attacking?
Oh.
Because that would make that 28 there hit.
No.
Nope.
Oh,
No?
one
Okay.
of them didn't hit because I was
Fake
just
news.
doing all of them as if they hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the
I have more
11
XP.
doesn't hit. I mean, it's a.
No, he
it's
only
a-
gets plus
Okay.
10 to 1 attack.
Yeah.
So 8, I get back. The 28 hits. Cool.
So the 29, so that's 21, 30, so 30 points of damage total.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
He says, "You will not stop me, you blasted coward."
Wow. It's like you're reading my faults and bond sheet. And then call me a coward. So, Mighty Deep Hook with advantage. 22 hit.
It does not.
I'm going.
Just gonna do that.
Oh.
What? He's a freaking Terrask.
Kind of, yes.
It's good to know this guy has the same AC as Armad's. Okay, and I'm going to take a sexual action
TM.
to say
TM.
to go 5, 10 to dash 15, 20, 25, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Are you sure?
Is there some other terrain / opportunity attack nullifying thingy?
You're trying to run right over a forge that absorbs souls to power itself.
That'd be an
That's a
issue.
point.
That'd be an
Is
issue.
this in the forge?
Yes, this
Like
thing
this?
is the forge. Yeah.
So this square counts as being on the forge.
No. But the way you did it like this. You did it like that. So if you want to go down there, that's fine. You'll be safe.
Yeah. Can I do
Okay.
this? I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
absolutely.
not drag.
Yeah, you're fine. I just wanted to make sure your path was clear. That's all.
Gotcha.
Okay. Tyloon.
All right.
So, Darmus is down. He's covered in dirt, essentially, in shards of glass and stone. There is a jack-in-the-box right next to you winding up. There is a vial above you with a target on it that says, hit me. Yeah, what are you doing?
How about crawling and not hitting the health potion? Can I
Okay.
go prone, move, get up again?
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Cool. All right. I would like to hide before that, actually, just so I don't have to do it on the open, because that sounds a little bit awkward.
Hide behind the health potion.
Hide behind the giant man in armor that fell in front of me.
So you pretending dead? Is it
I'm pretending,
pretend
I'm,
dead?
yeah, I'm pretending to be dead and fucking crawling around. I'm gonna try and throw a dagger at the Caliph.
Okay.
Trying not to be lethal, a non-lethal dagger throw.
That-
How lethal.
all these things make sense. Non-lethal dagger throws, non-lethal stabs, non-lethal, gunshots.
Yep.
Rolling a 9.
Suffice it to say, doesn't hit.
Yep. Crawling back over. And I'm done. Pretend that again.
Okay.
Basically using Darmus as cover.
Mirfei.
Yep.
He's big, fat, and wearing armor. I'm cool with this.
All right. Well, Twilight's going over here.
Oh, is that still a thing that exists?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, I haven't done anything to break concentration. I'm just sitting over here throwing stuff at Darmus. Let me roll. There we go. I just had to re-roll the thing because I wasn't gonna go look for it.
Okay, so Constitution saving throw.
Yes,
He
die.
fails. He fails. Okay.
Die. I would like that to be lethal radiant damage.
Okay. Noted.
And then I guess I am done. Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Cliffhanger?
Hi. I would like to. Could I bonus action like hide or something? Not really, I guess.
I mean, if you're a rogue, yes.
Yes, I am. It's just I guess I'll hide as a bonus action. King. Then I'll try to shoot him.
Okay.
I can't remember if he was as armored, so I'm just going to shoot him in the leg, I guess. Try to disable him. Hey,
Oh.
that's something. It's almost a crit.
Is that your first hit?
I mean, that's what you have to
Probably
roll
is.
to hit him.
Yep. But
No,
then
it
but then I don't.
But then
I
you
hate
don't.
this spell so much.
You know, it turns out that shield is busted on,
People with 25
DC.
AC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why usually they can't get it. Usually.
Yeah. Couple of levels
Yeah,
in the
more
cleric,
Fun
and you're
lyrics.
in there like somewhere. Darmus.
Let's do a death saving throw and a fail, and that's my.
Could be worse.
Forge Guardian's turn. He will approach the Caliph. Oh, he'll check his recharge. Hey! Sorry, Roadbard.
Oh.
Is he in rage? Yes, he is. Oh.
Oh.
That's 1 damage. I mean, save and raging?
So
What
Constitution.
type of damage is it?
It's
Generic.
yeah, like force damage basically, piercing, bludgeoning, whatever melee of your choice basically.
Alright, so I did not fail. I did not pass it, right?
17, yeah.
Okay.
Jesus
And
Christ, he'll take
fuck, so close. Way to be anticlimactic.
And then the Forge Guardian will attack twice. Oh,
Wow.
and missed twice. Okay.
This Forge Guardian better kill him because he's killing everyone else.
Yeah, the Forge Guardian AoE is the MVP of the fight so far.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
He's going to the forge.
Jump into the forge. Jump in. Do it.
Do it.
So,
That makes me laugh every time.
he is going to hold his hammer to the forge, and everyone who is down fails a death saving throw
Oh shit.
Okay.
as your
Wow,
essence
this-
begins getting sucked into the forge.
Literally kicking them while they're down.
Yeah, and then he will swing on the Forge Guardian and hit once for 9. Okay, Rothbard. Yeah,
Fails.
Tyloon. Wanna hit that healing potion?
Thing is, it's gonna fucking revive. I don't have one, and the one I have on top of me is gonna revive Darmus. He's gonna hit me. So
Revive Rotbard.
yeah. So
Try to move it, maybe.
Ah, that's so fucking risky. Does it look like I could move the potion that's trapped?
You could try.
What,
It's
what would that
floating-
be in terms of action?
It's floating in air, so it's kind of like sitting in stasis.
What would that be action-wise? What would that be?
An item interaction.
All right, I was going to try and move it.
All right, so sleight of hand.
Am I good at that? Fuck, I don't have proficiency in that. Shit.
You're a Dex character. You're a Dex character.
14, come on.
Okay. So you gently tap it to try to move it, and it breaks. Give me
God fucking damn it.
a dexterity saving throw.
You're gonna die.
No, not a dexterity saving throw. A dexterity check. Athletics,
Oh.
acrobatics, something like that.
I have acrobatics.
Okay. So you break the healing potion on accident, and little red gelatin men come running out, and you manage to catch 5 of them, of the 8.
What?
What the fuck?
And
Am
the
I
rest
tripping
go
balls?
running in random directions.
Is
Tripping
any
balls,
of
man.
Do they do anything when I grab them, or?
So yeah, we say one of them you squish, so you have 4. So one of them you squish, and you heal for 2 hit points, as the gelatin kind of absorbs onto your skin.
All right, so I picked up 5. I bursted 1, and there's how many others left? 3.
3 running randomly.
What direction are they running?
Randomly. I'm confused by the question.
Can I try and grab them?
If you want to use your action, yes, you can try to grab them.
Sure, I'll try and grab the other 3.
Right. I mean, our Rotbard and Darmus are at 2 failed saving throws each. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to choose the one that's not gonna kill me after I revive him. I mean,
so maybe you don't need to catch the other 3 right now.
Can you
on, man.
throw? Do you have gummy bear throwing proficiency?
what the fuck is that, man?
What would Tyloon do? Save his allies or catch gummy men?
The thing is, thinking in character, reviving Darmus, that would be really fucking risky.
You have a
Yeah,
bonus
Rothbard
action
has
and a
been working
regular
with us.
action. So
So I use my item interaction. I'm gonna use my action. What would it take for me to smash these gummy men into Rothbard?
that would take a bonus action or an action because you already used your reaction and your item interaction.
Okay, then I'll use my action to grab the 3. Then I'll move to Rothbard and I'll just wait. Let me just be sure what path I take here. And I'm going to smash as many of them as I can into him. Smash the gummy bears at him.
Okay. So, Rothbard, you heal for 8 points of damage, and you taste cherry in your mouth.
Yep, that's it for me. I used everything I have. Reaction, item action, bonus action, and movement. I'm out.
Okay, Mirfei. Darmus is dying.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much I care about that right now.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
I've been
Gustavo.
trying so hard to get him down.
He played his
That's-
character even less than us.
Yeah, well,
If there's a way for
That's
me to
fine.
heal him without raising him up, you know,
Exactly.
medicine check,
Yep.
I mean,
Let the god decide.
doesn't spare the dying not?
well,
That's touch,
all
isn't it?
that's touch,
It's a
and there's a
touch.
pool of lava.
I mean, Misty Step. Misty
I
Step.
already used it. Oh,
I-
new one.
To get there.
I'm aware.
Is
I'm aware.
So, how about that nat 20 next time, eh?
Yeah. We kind of do for a crit.
I also
on.
don't have any more potions. Well, I can try this, I guess. The bag hasn't let me down so far, so.
Oh, give me a D6, by the way.
Oh. Do
And a
want
D8.
too?
Yep. Okay, so the Jack in the Box pops back up.
Oh.
Can it shoot Darmus?
The poison sprays again, so Darmus would have to make a Constitution saving throw.
But doesn't he fail automatically because he's
I mean, I
unconscious?
think I fail either way because the DC is like 15,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just-
so you
that
are
one is the
unconscious. You're unconscious. Look at that.
Hey!
I'm
Alright,
unconscious.
alright. Now
Save
I'm
my
going to.
poison!
Now I'm going to
Yay!
30 feet. All right.
Why do you have 3 failures already?
That was the third one. Wait.
No, that doesn't do
Oh,
damage.
it's not a hit.
Yeah,
it's not a
it
hit.
doesn't do damage, no.
You
Yeah.
can save that one if you like. I'll let you save it.
I'm going to stick another item. I'm going to take a vial of tree blood, the regenerating trees blood. And I'm going to stick it in the bag. And I'm going to throw it at Darmus.
Okay.
Wait, what are you throwing?
A vial
Tree
of
blood?
tree blood from the trees that kept regenerating.
A vial of
Okay.
tree blood. Excellent. Welcome to D&D. Stay a while. Okay.
Stay a
So
while and listen.
stay a while and listen. Yes, Deckard Cain. So you can't resist, can you? No. Okay. Awesome. So this is going to have some good effects long term. So
Yay.
Darmus, well, you don't know. So everybody else, what you guys see is Mirfei stick another vial in the bag, throw the vial at Darmus. It explodes on Darmus, and plants start growing all over him.
Oh shit.
God damn it.
What could go? What could go wrong?
Wood Darmus.
Oh god.
Okay.
And I'll continue moving after that.
Cliffhanger.
I'm going to shoot someone.
Shocking.
Shocking. I know.
Shocking.
Shoot me while I'm down.
Tempting, but no, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm going to shoot the Caliph to try and disable him, as I've tried again and again. And yeah. Nope.
Yep.
Haha. Can't wait to roll more than a 10. That'll be something.
Darmus, You don't worry about that death saving throw.
I can keep the 15.
You don't have to roll at all.
I don't have to roll at all? Okay.
Yep. So the Forge Guardian is going to...
I'm a tramp.
Perfect. Perfect. So he does not recharge, so he will swing twice on the Caliph. And miss.
Ooh. That goddamn crit that would happen. Jesus Christ.
Caliph will say that you won't escape that easily. And he will throw his Dwarven Thrower at Rotbard.
This guy's a dick.
He hates you, dude.
Yeah.
It's because I'm right.
I like how you guys are all dying, and like Cliffhanger and I are just like sitting pretty.
Yeah.
Well, it's a melee fight, so.
It's all melee.
I think somewhere Cliffhanger didn't stop smoking.
Can I yell if I fall again as I see the thrower coming at me? Can I yell? The damn golem's the one who took me down the first time. Bam.
Do you have more of those jellymen, or did you use all of them?
I pushed them all. I mean, I pushed as many as I could, which was the 44.
Oh, okay. So there's still 3 running around?
I also picked those up.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So he's going to throw it at you again with disadvantage.
Holy balls.
So,
Disadvantage. though, right?
Whoa.
fail a death saving throw. And then he is going to swing on the Forge Guardian.
They reset whenever you.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
thank
reset,
God.
buddy. They reset, buddy.
Yeah. Which will hit the Forge Guardian for 8 points of slashing damage.
Damn it, I should have been hitting the Forge Guardian all along.
Yeah, the Forge Guardian is very hittable.
Damn it.
Which will do a sediment spray. Awesome. Okay.
Oh, am I in range? Okay, I'm not.
No, it's 5 feet.
It's almost
okay, cool.
like we had the wrong people targeting the wrong things. We had Darmus targeting the Forge Guardian, technically, even though he never hit it, who's immune to magic. And all the guys that hit with attacks were targeting the 25 AC guy with shield.
Okay.
Yep.
I was following Rothbard's strategy here.
So the Caliph is blind.
Based on all the
So,
weird things going on down here, I think my fight's going well.
Tyler.
All right. What kind of action is a medicine check to try and stabilize someone?
Yes. I mean, there's still
Okay.
3 little gummy men running around.
Wait, I picked those up.
You picked up 5. You caught the 5.
Yeah, but then I used an action to pick up the remaining 3.
Oh, okay. Then he would have been healed for 2 more D4.
Okay.
But we could say you
I
didn't
mean-
smash him. That's fine.
All right. Well,
If you want to smash him now.
yeah, I'll smash them now. It's my bonus action.
Okay.
It doesn't particularly matter because I don't get to move, so he'll
I'm
just hit me down
trying.
the
I'm
next.
trying. To, don't die, man.
Did you heal for 10?
There you go. Right, and then I'm gonna throw a dagger because he's blind, right?
He is, yeah.
Advantage?
Totally blind, yeah.
Okay, come on. God, are you doing a 3? I'm doing a 3.
Yep. Sounds
Hey,
about
Cody,
right.
you did improve with it.
I'm going home. I'm going home.
I'll teach you to try to attack at range.
I don't even know. It's just a dagger, man.
Yeah, but you drew it.
Mirfei, your turn.
Alright, I'm going over here, and I'm gonna move this onto him.
Fucking kill him. Well, actually, don't kill him, but you know.
I mean, I'm about to kill him. Ooh, 16.
Well,
pretty good.
he still has Death Ward, right?
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
there you go.
he's not gonna die. It's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Just
Yeah.
kill him.
Woo. What?
What?
He's not going to die. Just kill him. Noted.
He's not gonna
There's
die
a-
even. He's not gonna die even if we kill him. So.
Yeah. So don't. So
Okay.
just
Here's the D6 and the D8.
Okay.
I rolled 3 of the 4 times.
Yep.
The D8.
So it's leaving the map.
all right.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Thank you. Come
Cliffhanger.
again. I'm shooting. As long as it's not dead, I'm shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, he's blind.
unconscious. Oh, he's blind. Fuck yeah.
So,
Does a 21 hit?
No.
Oh, no. It does not.
Fuck!
Darmus, we're going to skip over you. Forge Guardian.
Fucking hell.
Does not recharge. So he will simply slam. He will have advantage. So a 27 will hit, but won't hit. As he uses his last... No, he's got one more. So he uses shield to instinctively block the hit from the Forge Guardian. His turn. He is blind, so...
He's going to jump into the forge.
Yep, naturally. He is going to Cure Wounds on himself as a second level spell.
I really like this guy.
6 hit points. Oh, it didn't do the extra D8.
Yeah, it didn't. It doesn't do that for whatever reason.
That's cool. No need for that.
Yeah.
So 7 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay. And he will step back onto the forge, prompting an attack of opportunity.
Oh, god damn it.
Which will hit.
Woo!
And he will have to make a Constitution saving throw. Which he will fail, so he has 1 level of exhaustion as well.
Slam him.
And an eerie swirl of blue and green light start coming up from the forge and surrounding him. Rothbard!
Fuck.
Stop doing whatever you're doing.
Fuck, shitty, fuck.
Skibbity fuck.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, 25?
Behind Tyler, perfect.
Yep. Come on, man.
Action, bonus action. Neither of those hit.
Nope.
He does have the Twilight again. Easy start his turn in there.
Yep, Tyloon.
I have a fairly good grasp of what's happening to him right now, yeah?
You're pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, and the mission was specifically to find him alive, yeah?
Yes.
God fucking damn it. Alright, so let's say I made a really long
Tackle him.
dash and I jumped and tried to tackle him out of the portal. Shrine thing. Magical
Into the
bullshit
lava?
circle. Magical bullshit circle.
It's actually a forge. I had a picture, but I apparently didn't upload it. But if you
Well,
go to the
that's
YouTube thumbnail, that's what it is.
Okay, well, I'm calling it the magical bullshit circle. Would I be able to try and tackle him off?
Absolutely. I mean, he'd have disadvantage on his athletics because he's blind.
Okay,
Oh, he's not
cool.
blind anymore. It's the end of his turn, so no, he wouldn't.
Well, the blue swirly blinds him, no?
I never said it binds him, but, you know.
Distracts him? Alright, 10 feet. Is there any elevation here?
Yeah, about 5 feet. You're fine.
Okay, so bonus action, I'm gonna have to dash. And I'm going to just try and jump in and try and push him off.
Okay, contested athletics.
Not acrobatics.
Well, good luck. Good luck.
He wins.
What?
Yeah, he won.
What? You mean 32 is higher than 33? Or 3?
Damn it.
Oh.
So is that my action?
That is your action, yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Well, technically, it'd be an
Disengage.
attack. You have multiple attacks, but...
I don't have multi-attack. I need one more level for that. Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Okay, Mirfei.
Fuck him up.
How hurt does he look?
Not enough.
Impossible to
all.
tell. He is entirely clad in armor, and there is no blood protruding from any of it.
So like almost dead?
Exactly, yes. That's how I interpret
Okay.
that.
Okay. Well, Tyloon's there now, so now I don't want to just throw random stuff at him.
It's worked out pretty well so far, right?
Sure.
So something that requires breathing.
Dude, this is hard. Being separated, I can't actually do any of my melee stuff, so I guess I'll just like put this on. Wait, can I tell what's happening first?
You can give me an Arcana or a Nature, whichever you prefer.
I'll go with nature. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, never mind.
Does it sound like a good fucking idea?
I'll you know, move the Twilight just here. You know, I'll just try to burn him. Cause yep.
Okay. Constitution savings throw. She will succeed. Take his 5. Okay.
I'm gonna nickel and dime him to death.
I mean, that's basically what's been happening, yeah.
I'm done.
Cliffhanger.
Hey.
You could hit once this.
Doubtful.
Campaign.
But I don't think I will.
Come on, Cliffhanger. Do it. Show us you're not as nonchalant as you appear.
I'll shoot him.
Damn it.
Does a 22 hit?
It does not.
I'm so done with ranged weapons.
You need the archery fighting style. That's me.
Yeah, but I need like a level of fighter or something. Double multi. I'm already multi-class, man.
Okay, we're gonna.
It's a little heavy.
Just gonna skip over Darmus again. It's the Forge Guardian's turn. Let's roll.
Go, Forge Guardian, go.
Don't fucking. Oh,
Okay. So the Forge Guardian is going to move up and swing. And miss twice.
Big damage numbers though.
Okay.
The
Yeah, that
triple
40.
eight.
Crap.
Yeah. Triple eight on that first attack.
Yeah.
The Caliph is going to roll his Constitution.
Oh, for Twilight?
Yep.
Okay, well, he takes 6.
So close, but not big enough. Okay. And he will swing on Tyloon, and he begins chanting in Dwarvish.
Those are big numbers.
Fuck. I survived the 7, and then he's just like 2 up from actually being able to hit me, so I'm down again. Fuck. Fuck. Fuckity fuck.
Fuckity fuck. Fuckity fuck. Fuckity fuck. 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 Fuck.
It's not, I mean, that's not good for you.
No.
You're on
Is
the,
it not?
you're on the Forge.
I'm trying to follow orders, man.
Okay. Rotbard.
Oh, fuck.
Right. Bonus action, uncanny act, the dash, whatever it is. Sexual action. So I move here, and 5. Can I grab and drag Tyloon?
He'll take an attack of opportunity.
5, 10, and to grab and or drag him, what kind of action would it be?
That would be your action.
Alright, I'd like to use my action to throw Tyloon off the forge.
Damn.
Okay. I assume Tyloon does not weigh much as an air Ganassi.
Yeah, I mean, can you lift, let's see, 140 pounds? Throw
Yes.
140 pounds? Then, yeah.
So you don't throw him very far, but you manage to skid him like 10 feet.
Alright. And then 5, 10, 15.
So you're
I'll
going to
take
take an
the-
attack of opportunity?
Yeah. I normally can't, but I didn't attack him, so yeah, I'll take it.
Ooh, good miss. I assume. I hope.
That's all hope.
He rolled a 14, so that's a good miss, right?
Yeah.
Tyloon.
Right. Cool.
Nice. Nice.
Cool. Strong.
Yep,
Strong.
Yep.
I
I'm
wish
gonna
you guys
finish.
would stop going down because I don't have spell slots to heal you.
Yeah, we're so sorry about that. We're stopped right away.
Alright. Well, you're doing fine. Keep doing
I'm not doing shit.
I'm shitting air here.
Jumbo was more efficient than this in fights. And it hurts because it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least I don't have to move the Twilight. So now I just have to, like, get over there. God. What's the elevation like here compared to, like, here?
So this one is about 10 feet higher than this platform.
So that would help me, like, long jump.
Yes.
That is a little risky. But... Alright. Back up a little bit. And then I'll, transform into my healing one. The Summer Heart.
That doesn't sound real, but okay, go on.
You're making this up as you go, aren't you?
Okay, heart means deer. And I'll just try to jump.
45 feet?
Well, I guess it'll be from here to...
So 30 feet?
Yes.
What is the stats on a Summer Heart?
Well,
Okay.
that's strength 16.
If it's anything
my
like
highest.
Owen Heart.
Is technically my highest strength thing.
Okay. Fair, yeah. Give me athletics or dexterity, your choice. Or acrobatics, rather.
Oh, shit. No, that's such a good roll, too. I can roll to myself.
Aw.
Screenshot it.
Alright. I don't want to lose this.
Are you screenshotting? That's the spirit.
Yep.
Because this is the kind of a roll you don't want to fail, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
It is,
true,
it
it's-
is.
There's a lot of barking outside, so that's a thing. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
I do
Yeah, I
hear
can
it.
hear
It's
it.
not my dogs for once.
Yeah. I should go check on it, but I'm not.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay.
I should probably learn how to take screenshots, huh?
Yeah, it might be good.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've heard hitting the print screen button is pretty good.
That is a pretty good
There
way
we
of
go.
taking screenshots.
I sent it in Discord, because I only know how to do it with paint.
Okay.
I mean, you and me
So,
both.
22.
Misses. What?
Okay, yeah. You make the jump.
Yes. Worth. Alright, I'm done.
Okay. Cliffhanger.
Guess what I'm doing?
Smoking?
Also, but I'm shooting Caliph. And we already established that I needed a wall shot in, so I'm gonna wall shot. I need a crit, so I'll wall shot. It was so fucking close.
If you didn't watch that, you would have hit, actually.
Yeah, you actually
Yep.
got hit.
Damn it! Fucking hell!
Slam the Caliph.
That's.
Boom.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So he smashes the Caliph down. Oh, how does Death Word work exactly?
He just goes to 1, I think.
Just goes to
Yep.
1 instead of dropping down.
Oh, okay.
So-
So he's gonna hit him again then. Yep. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and we'll have a description.
Cool. Oh, yeah,
Wow.
that's a.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
went through now.
yep.
Okay.
Well, I was pretty sure that
Double
one was gonna
crits.
die.
I just realized I was I had music, but then an ad came up, and it's like a 45-minute presentation.
What? 45-minute ad?
Yeah, fuck you, man. What the fuck?
There you go.
Rope bard music.
Got one for
Yeah.
every situation. Pirate shanties for when he's happy.
You know, I'm not sure what's gonna happen to Darmus, but I don't. Well, I don't know how Darmus is gonna be feeling about sticking with the party after this full-on combat.
Yeah,
and
we're just following orders.
We'll just lie. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
The Caliph threw
Darmus
himself
is
into the
following
forge.
orders as well. It's just we're
Yep.
following orders from different people.
I mean, Mirfe at this point was actually like doing it for orders. So
Yeah.
Darmus will understand justice.
But are you justice?
No.
well, see, I was like, see, you didn't understand the plant's problem, so I turned you into a plant. Do you understand now?
I've heard that also works if you put on blackface.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
Oh, come on, I have a little bit of racism at the end. I mean, fuck.
That's true.
I mean, you do normally get beat up if you do that, so I guess it's
Close enough.
problems. Yeah,
If anything, it's easier because instead of guns, it's just fists.
that's true.
God, after this battle, that tree guy and the golem are going to be like this, looking at our dead bodies.
Yep. Nailed it.
I mean, I still
Oh,
got a
yeah,
lot
shut
of
up.
health. I have
Well-
72 health right now, so
Can you do anything about the giant golem that hits for like 40 plus a hit, and is
Yeah, he's
raising
not gonna
magic
get us.
stuff?
We're friends. We're
he
friends.
nodded to me before the fight. We're
We're
bros.
friends.
The reason why I've gone down 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, he hit me
The
really
only
hard too.
reason I went down is because of him.
Yeah, he hits everyone really hard.
He hasn't done anything to me.
All right. So, the Forge Guardian brings his fists down on the Caliph, who blocks some of the blow with his shield, but falters. And the death ward kicks in, and he kind of is kneeling, and then the Forge Guardian brings his hands down again and smashes the Caliph into the forge. And the Caliph's blood
No.
begins to circulate into the forge.
Literally what we didn't want to happen.
We'll take it.
Damn, I wanted his weapons.
No, he needs to be alive, damn it.
So, do you guys
Oh,
wish
yeah,
to
that
continue
too,
combat? Because
Yes.
Tyloon's got death saving throws.
Yep.
The Caliph is going to make a death saving throw,
Oh,
which
yeah.
he legit, I don't think, can fail. Okay.
So what is it? What is it doing to the Caliph again?
It is
It's
absorbing
like
him into
Eating
the
its soul.
yeah, it is
Gotcha.
absorbing him into the
Alright.
the
Casual Fridays.
yeah.
Well, just let him die.
Rothbard.
Well,
Okay.
There's the shitty medics.
What would it take to push his ass out of the forge?
A lot of strength.
Well, let's see if 18 strength and athletics expertise helps. Nope.
wow.
Why the fuck do I even have stats?
Welcome to the club, buddy.
So basically, you are pushing him, but the Forge Guardian is holding him down, and it would glare at you if it could, but it's incapable of emotions.
Right, then, what can I do with my bonus action? I look at the Forge Guardian, and I say, I'll trade my life for his.
Ah, fucking hell.
Okay.
Does he let him go?
Nope.
then the only thing I can do to get the Forge Guardian to leave him alone.
Oh, fuck me.
Bonus action?
It tings wildly off of him.
Alright. Does that count as in the forge there?
No, just the 4 squares in the center of the forge.
Okay. I guess then I'll go there. And, what the hell can I do? I can't do anything. That's my turn.
Does he get a failed save because he's in the twilight still?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Fuck.
We need him alive! Actually, Cliffhanger will shout, "We need him alive!"
What do you think I'm trying to do?
I'll consider it.
I'm dying.
Tyloon! Tyloon.
Yeah, I don't need you alive though, so you know.
I'm a tree.
Oh, I'm dead!
Oh,
shit!
I was almost there.
Shit!
Oh, shit!
I jinxed you, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Why?
Oh no!
Oh.
this
I
is
was
like
almost
the
there.
theme. This is like the theme of this campaign by now. Characters
Natural
rolling
one.
ones and death saving throws.
Oh
I
my
rolled.
fucking
Wait,
god.
I rolled a 9, I rolled a 4, and then I rolled a 1. Those are all my saving throws.
Do you guys realize that you
Oh.
never once tried to make a persuasion roll on the Caliph?
You don't
Yep.
let us make persuasion rolls. I have expertise
I mean,
in every
Darmus.
single social stat.
tried.
No,
Well,
Darmus was totally persuaded by the Caliph. Never tried.
Well, he died to the charisma check, or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, when we start sentences with "I'd like to persuade the Caliph," you can't say that we don't try to persuade him.
Give me a roll. Shit. It's not a very good expertise.
No,
What's the +1 from?
I don't know. I've
Charisma.
got
Charisma.
yeah.
Plus
Oh,
6
okay.
expertise,
So you
plus
have
1 charisma.
expertise in persuasion with only 1 charisma?
Yeah, I have 13 charisma. Yeah,
Okay. Fair.
so
Okay.
plus 7 to it. I mean, it's,
Pretty
the only
good.
thing else that's that is my smith's tools, which
Well, do you want to? Would you like to forge Tyloon into something real quick? Because that's a pretty good roll.
I mean, this is what this forge is about, right?
It is, yes.
The return of Lucian. Tyloon is gonna be Lucian 2.0.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run up to Tyloon and I'm gonna check him out.
Well, as soon as his life force slips away, his body starts dragging towards the
The
forge.
forge?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I should probably find my image of him unmasked.
All right, well, I'm gonna put my hooves on him to stop that.
Give me a strength check.
Okay. Oh, I closed the sheet.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to stop him from moving.
I'll say, I got Tyloon. Get his body out of there. And I drop the concentration on probably.
Okay.
And I say to the Guardian, we have stopped the Caliph. If you can pull him out, I'd greatly appreciate it and we'll take him far away from here.
Cliffhanger.
There's my persuasion.
Cliffhanger will cast jump on himself, and then cross the river again, and reload, I guess.
Gentle repose.
Yeah,
That
no,
one.
we don't. Nope, we just killed the cleric, so you know.
I'm hoping the green guy has it.
And, yeah, he'll just reload and say towards the guardian, "We need him alive."
Okay, we'll skip over Darmus. And,
It's not a druid spell.
yes, the Forge Guardian will say that he must atone for his sins to Eldath. And that's its turn.
Alright.
Is he making a save, the guy?
The Caliph, yeah.
Oh.
The Caliph dies.
Welcome to the club.
What? Fucking hell.
Alright.
Okay, roll 20 is rigging these death saving throws.
Wait, is he dead or is he? It's just 2 fails, right?
He had just failed one, and he failed another from taking damage from
That's
the
right.
Twilight.
Yeah, he got hit. Yep.
So the green and blue light that swirled around him now absorbs his body, and the forge glows with magical energy. His equipment tinks off to the side, and the forge glows, and the forge guardian looks to Rotbeard and says, "If you wish his essence, you may craft something."
Yeah, Rothbard will look at him like tears streaming down his face, and he'll take it. The essence.
What?
Okay, so with a 23, what would you like to craft? So the way the forge works is once it is powered, you put hammer to forge and you think, and that's what it creates, because it works in souls and essences and not in actual material.
Alright, can I tell from here that Tylun is dead?
Yes.
I'd like to try to craft something so that I don't fail another oath and that Tylun at least lives or something. Like a heart or a...
So you're thinking of Tylun's life, basically?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, well, that'll be 2 for 4, 2 for 5 on that. So you craft essentially a harness appears in your hand with a sort of prosthetic heart at the center of it, similar to what Lucian had.
All right. Then not walking through the forge, walking around the forge. I'll Tylun and I guess I'll kneel down and say, "I'm so sorry, I failed," and he'll try and put the harness on him.
Okay. Yeah. So you put the harness on him, and he stops getting forcibly sucked towards the forge, and he starts slowly not breathing. Because they don't need to breathe. So, but his eyes do pop open, and he does whatever an Air Ganassi would do instead of gasping.
Man, you can still breathe, man.
Right, but I don't think
have to.
I don't think that would be a natural reaction if you don't have to breathe, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
You just pretend breathe what you want.
And Tylun pops back into life.
I get off of him.
Get off of him or get off on him? Did you forget which character you're playing?
Sarpedon's just like, yeah, die for me.
Please don't tell me Sarpedon is underneath the mask.
That would be
Pull
interesting.
out the mask and like all of your armor is like stripper's armor, so you like rip it apart. And it's Sarpedon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
God
bad.
damn it, that is a thing. That is a thing. Fuck.
That's your theme.
That's my theme.
We're missing that story where Azura also gets one.
Later. He's got a dragon heart. Does that count?
Maybe.
I mean, the
close
dragon
enough.
saved him several times.
Oh, wait.
So.
Yep.
I mean, the dragon does kind of give immortality. Is that close enough?
I mean,
So that will officially end combat.
Okay.
As the Forge Guardian is non-aggressive as long as you guys are non-aggressive.
Quick question: did you put that harness above his like clothing or below?
Above.
Above
Yes.
eyes. I was just asking because you wanted to see the PNG of him unmasked. So.
Also, when he crafted it, it had, you know, like little smiley face buttons all over it. It makes Rothbard happy. He's like,
I'm gonna go over to Darmus and check on him.
Okay. Give me a medicine check.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's not breathing, but plants don't normally breathe.
He's like an actual plant now.
So you can see that when you start clearing away the brush, that his skin is wooden. He has almost like a Pinocchio quality to him.
All right, but he's
Is he
like
a real boy?
unconscious. So he's not breathing, but like you can tell doing a basic exam that like his eyes are responsive and things like that.
Okay. Can I tell if he's still poisoned by that thing earlier?
He is not, or does not appear to be. How would you like to check and find that out? Also, I'm just going to assume that you kicked the Jack-in-the-Box into the lava.
Sure. I guess I would just like sniff his breath to see if I smell the poison. I guess that would be my best bet.
It smells sweet, like syrup.
Okay, so I will breathe life into him. What's the only thing I've left?
So say, are you French kissing him? Is that what's happening?
Kinky.
Well,
So it is Sarpedon after all.
That's the reveal. It's just that Mirfei is actually Sarpedon.
oh, I didn't roll 2 dice,
Man, that bag of traps takes a whole different meaning.
so you gain 19.
Hey man, traps are not gay.
Okay.
Can traps be? I mean, he is wearing
Yes.
an effeminate mask.
That was a joke. Traps are so fucking gay.
I
It's
don't,
the
I don't
gayest.
know.
It's the gayest.
I don't know, man.
Oh, man.
For the record, you guys skipped all 5 traps. I never use traps, and I put 5 traps in the dungeon above, and you guys skipped them all.
Really?
Yep. I'm okay with it. I don't like traps. I think they're cheesy. But I never used them, so I figured I'd throw you guys a curveball, and then you guys threw me yet another curveball and just completely avoided all of them. I was like, oh, okay, oh, that'll teach me.
Yeah, that'll teach you to try and do something else.
Does Darmus come conscious, or?
Yes, so Darmus, your eyes open up.
Okay, so I'm not an undead or a construct. That's something.
Nope. And you see the world around you. And it looks wild. Yeah. So
It looks wild.
yeah, it's
Alright.
That's what
Do I
wild
do
things
any
are.
different?
so the Forge Guardian is going to return to the Earth, basically. He is going to step back into the Forge and disappear. So you feel stiff.
Okay.
So I was going to type it out, but I'll just tell you. Mechanically speaking, your AC cannot be lower than 16, as if you were always under the effect of bark skin. You have vulnerability to fire damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Inside of combat, you regenerate 1 hit point at the top of every round. And outside of combat, you regenerate 1d4 hit points a minute.
Whoa.
Okay.
Congratulations.
No,
it is now canon that Mirfei created the first Warforged.
I'm guessing the. I'm guessing the 16 Barkskin AC is like. It replaces whatever other AC, so it's 16 flat, as
No.
if I had Barkskin.
Your AC cannot be lower than 16.
Okay.
So if you're naked,
Can be higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're naked, your AC is 16.
All right.
If you want to swing with naked and a shield, your AC will be 18.
So I heal 1d4 every turn in combat, or how much out of combat?
1 at the top of the round in combat, and 1d4
1
every
or
minute
1d4?
outside of combat.
Okay.
Which kind of gives you a quasi-immortality.
Yeah.
That, of course, doesn't take effect if you take fire damage.
Okay. I'm just gonna take note of that for now, so I don't forget.
Okay.
What happened? And I see a stag, I guess, in front of me? Or did he
Yes.
turn back? Oh, okay.
No, I'm still deer.
Okay, a deer.
Hey, buddy.
Deer. A deer.
A really weird looking deer.
Male
Got a
deer.
I'm
cool
gonna
tail.
get up and look for the Caliph.
Oh,
And not spot him, I guess.
So,
I'll come to you with the Callus armor.
Just to tell you what's in your hands, it is obsidian plate, which is only worn by members of the Obsidian. It is considered +2 plate mail, and you cannot be crit while you are wearing it. Obsidian guard. Also, it does not resize. It only fits a dwarf. Obsidian guard, which you have to have an 18 strength to use. It's a +2 shield of missile attraction. And Obsidian's Edge, which is a +2 battle axe that ignores all resistances and immunities.
Well,
Damas, he fell into the forge. So obsessed with it he was.
You forced this upon him.
Shut your blabbering mouth. He did it himself. You are a good soldier, and none of us could have stopped what happened. And he'll hand you the shield. He says, "For your duties, you deserve this. But no matter what you say, I will bring his axe and his armor back to his clan. As this was a tragedy, and this will not be made about any one of us."
He's gonna push the shield away. And he's gonna be like, "This is on you. All of you. And if the end of Ental comes, I hope that you remember that you were the reason the great Caliph fell. I wonder, what will you say when you return to Bloody Mary? You were so driven to complete your task that you fell the very being you were supposed to bring back."
How would you know
What
you are
now?
unconscious, you sick bastard? He fell himself. The damn golem is the one who took him down. You can't pin this shame on anyone.
Yet you all conspired against him, against the orders of the great Caliph himself. You struck at me, your ally, because you wanted to take him down.
And you struck at me first. God damn, you're like a real human here. You have an attention span of 5 minutes and a memory of 2.
You attempted to grapple the great Caliph. You all came to here when he had a specific mission set in motion, and you interjected with it. And you, he points at Thailand, you struck at me before I even did anything. So do not come saying I was the first one to strike a blow, because all of you took aggressive actions prior to me. It is not my attention span that is a problem, but your unwillingness to listen to a great man that had orders and the best for this land in mind.
it does not matter what he had in mind. Was
Darmus.
to bring him back alive. You interject with the mission, you became an obstacle. And if he dies now, if he is dead, it is because you did not allow him to get out alive.
There is no need to explain, Cliff.
It
We
does
were
not
to-
matter. The
He
contract
had-
is broken.
Darmus,
You have
Darmus, you had
failed.
Darmus, you had your orders, we had ours.
Second.
So, and I'll just start walking out.
Darmus is gonna walk up to the forge. Do I see anything left on the forge?
Oh, I'm gonna check out the other guy's body.
I want to check the golem. I mean, he disappeared, I guess.
The golem went back into the forge, you said.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just disappeared. Yeah, fine. I guess I'll check the dwarf too.
What about him?
I wanted to see what the guard had on him.
What equipment he had.
The guard? Are you... So he has a battle axe, a spiked tower shield, and is wearing plate mail.
Can I tell if any of them are magical?
Are you casting Detect Magic?
I can.
Nope.
I will. Actually, Cliffhanger will cast Detect Magic.
My spell slots say 0000, so.
I can do it as a ritual.
Okay. They are all magical.
I guess druids can ritual do it too. I forgot about that.
The
Yeah,
armor,
I
the
think
shield, and the
druids-
battle axe.
Yes.
I'll identify the battle axe as a ritual.
It's a +1 battle axe.
I'll keep it. Yeah. I'll take
Okay.
the battle axe.
Druids
Is that the
just
only
need to have
thing?
the rituals prepared, whereas like wizards don't need the ritual prepared to.
I have detect magic prepared.
Yeah.
Don't have the slots.
All right.
Thomas, you should return to us.
Does Darmus find anything at the forge when he comes to inspect his, because he hasn't seen anything of the Caliph, he's just noticed he's disappeared, and Robard is carrying his gear. Do I see a body or anything?
You do not. There's no blood, there's
Blood?
no body, there's
No?
nothing.
Okay.
At the moment, it's like nothing ever happened.
We'll return to Bloody Mary with the news.
If it's all the same, at least we saved his wife.
It is not all the same. We've felled the great leader of Ental. It will not be the same. What do you think will happen with Ascana upon them hearing that the great Caliph has died at the hands of the very group who was sent to rescue him?
Well, at least Ascana will no longer be torn apart. I'm sure walking away.
It does not matter. The Caliph had disappeared for. The people should be ready to move on. Are
There
you?
was still hope. Even if he disappeared, we all believed he was still alive. But now, it is certain he's not. And
And you
if
can move
he
on.
was right, life is not as simple, my friend. If he was right, and there is really something coming for Ental, I fear for all of us.
You heard Mirfe. The land itself was rebelling against the. If he wants to save his people, he has to protect the land. If the land takes offense, then he is not protecting his people. You must accept that this is in the past and move on to the what next you can do.
Whether the land was rebelling or not, what matters is what is to come. And
Exactly.
I surely hope that the Caliph was mistaken. But I doubt so. If he believed there is a great deal of danger coming to Ental, to the point where he was willing to risk his own personal guards to craft weapons to deal with this, I assure you, this danger is real.
I do not doubt the danger. I just do not. I am not a soldier. I do not understand your loyalty to him. I do not understand you dying for him. Only slaves do that because they think they have nothing else. But you are no slave. You do it willfully. I do not understand that.
That is the difference. I have a choice. I have pledged myself. And
You chose servitude. I
It
do
is
not
not
understand.
servitude. I know that the great Caliph has Askana and Elental in his mind, and he will wish the best. If he's making such a big sacrifice, I know that this sacrifice is not something that comes lightly. It is not something that comes without a thought. He is doing this to protect the land, and that is the soldier's job. We go to battle to protect the land. We risk our lives to protect the land, not for pay like you, a bounty hunter.
I understand what you mean, but around me now, all I see is the dead bodies of your friends and companions. I do not see anything great in what he tried to do here. But I can be mistaken. I am no dwarf.
Perhaps you fail to see the future.
I do not pretend to know the future.
Likewise, neither do I. And that is why I believe in those that have the means of gathering much more information, those that have led the people into what they are now, those that have saved this land from any threats that have opposed it in the past.
What happened in the past does not matter if they are dead now.
That is not what I mean. What I mean is, if the land has prospered as it has, it is due to great leaders like the Caliph himself.
But it does not prosper anymore.
And perhaps it might be the end of the land because we stopped Caliph Mulad. There may be no future for this place because of our actions.
But was there a future before?
There would be a future, although not for all of us. Some had to sacrifice themselves, like in any war there are losses. But at
you
least
almost sound like you are sorry not to have died. Would you have rather died here?
Perhaps I would, but I was fallen. And I have no option now. There is no bringing Caliph Mulad back. I must return to Bloody Mary and inform her of the news.
We must all do it. We were all together in this contract. You followed different orders. I understand that.
And that is why I'm sticking to you and returning to Bloody Mary. But I have no intention of following those who have defiled the great Caliph. And I will most likely be returning to Askana upon the completion of the contract.
You heard the tree and the guardian. The forge would have killed him and took his soul. The only way to save him was to drag him away. He refused. We tried, but we failed. I did not kill the Caliph. The forge did.
Your actions led to him being taken by the forge. He had no intention in doing so, but upon intervening with his plans, you gave him no choice. I may have not been conscious to see what truly happened, but as I went down, I saw 4 people that came with a task to save the great Caliph himself and bring him back alive, attempting to strike him down and drag him by force away from his very mission.
His mission was not ours to complete. It is a shame that our objective were opposed. But his intention do not matter in the contract that we had. It does not matter. This is all in the past, Thermus. Let us walk and see what the next day brings.
Like I said, there is no bringing the great Caliph. There is no bringing the great Caliph back.
That is not what I said. He is dead.
That is what I
Accept
said.
it. You must move on. you cannot bring him back, then do not try.
I just hope Ascana can move on, and until does not come to end due to this, due to the unwillingness to sacrifice the life of soldiers who have willingly given them to save the land.
I do not know.
I assure you, these men willingly gave their lives. They all had the same thing in mind. They know that the great Caliph would do anything to save the land, and so would they.
I do not doubt that they did it. I just do not understand why they would die. Because I do not see what they tried to accomplish here. But it is irrelevant now. It is done. Let us move on.
Darmus was just like follow behind the group and not say anything the whole way.
Mirfe may have bashed his head in a few times against the wall listening to him talk.
I got the extra hit points from Wild Shape, right?
Yeah.
You can take it. Alright.
Darmus is the perfect soldier. Is the
Yeah,
don't
no,
ask any questions soldier.
I love it. I love it.
He's not happy that you killed his Caliph.
But we didn't. The Forge did.
Well, he didn't see it, but
But
he
he
saw
assumes.
Yeah, what he saw is you guys shooting and grappling and then slashing at both Caliph and Darmus himself before he went down. So
No, I get it. I know. I totally get it. It's fine.
I don't know, man. It was the moon that was hurting him. It wasn't me.
Oh yeah,
The
That
moon.
damn moon.
just
You know.
the moon.
Over 1,000 feet into the earth. The moon. Yep.
It was really angry.
Okay.
Assume. Yep.
So, are you guys taking a different path out of the cave, or are you just going to take the same path?
Why would we walk into different traps when we know it already? There's none there.
Maybe there's
Exactly.
unfathomable loot. I don't know.
Incredible. Oh.
I mean, Mirfe just wants to leave.
Yeah.
Rothbard's
So
got to
Darmus.
bring back the armor and axe too, so that's the top thing on his mind.
Yep. Talon wants to leave and report.
So, Hammer and Shield are doing what?
They're going back to his clan. I offered the one thing that doesn't need to go back to Darmus for being the perfect soldier, and he said no. So
Okay. Well, you said armor and shield, or axe and armor. So, what about the dwarven thrower?
I don't. Does anyone in the group claim to have ownership over it?
Nah.
I'm a druid.
Nope.
So.
Then it goes where it belongs.
Okay.
If this was Fane, he would argue to sell it, but
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So, you guys head out, and are you heading straight to the shore? Are you going back to the hunting cabin? What's the deal?
well, first I guess I'll see if that tree is still there. That's right outside the cave, right?
Yes. So.
Alder.
Just delete those extras. There we go.
I'm not a cat.
You are a cat on this fucking map.
I'm a heart.
And Darmus doesn't even exist, so there you go.
Nope.
Deal with it. Okay.
Alder, are you there?
Yes.
We have stopped the use of the forge.
I have sensed this. You have done-
Unfortunately, it cost the life of the Caliph.
The Caliph was mad.
I sensed that. I tried to stop it, but it was magic beyond my comprehension. Do you know what would have caused that? I sensed a field about his mind.
There are magics that play beyond the comprehension of mortals. He fell victim.
Is there someone who wants the Caliph dead who would have done this?
I do not know him well. I fear it was plain dwarven greed.
Perhaps.
You have
Well,
done
I
a
hope
great
that the
service
land
at
can
any
heal.
rate.
Is there hope for this land to still heal?
Yes, my subjects appear to be returning to normal. I don't think you'll find too many trees walking about.
Very good. Is there a way for us to seal this cave?
I do not think that would please Lady Eldath, but if you wish, I will not stop you.
She wants the forge open to be used.
Again, she is mysterious in her ways.
I'll leave it open, only because I do not have the means currently to close it. I just think it's in everyone's best interest if it is sealed. And I don't particularly care for Eldath and whatever her mission is.
Yumba's ghost will shake in his sleep. You dare disrespect her.
It's been so many characters, it doesn't even feel like Yumba is in the same campaign anymore.
I know.
My flaw is I rarely trust in any divine force.
That's fair.
So, alright, well, I'll just continue walking on.
Travel safe, mortals.
Thank you, Alder.
Was the queen headed towards the shore, or were in the cabin?
Last we saw, they were holed up there, and they didn't intend to move.
Then that is where we must head first. If we cannot bring the Caliph, at least bring his wife.
I believe Rotbard wants to see her anyway.
Okay, so you guys head to the cabin, where the guard still stands, along with the queen, who seems to be in much better shape. And the guards come rushing forward. Where's the Caliph?
Rotbard will prostrate himself, lay flat on the ground, and put his gear out in front of himself and say, "Something had control over his mind. We couldn't stop him. This is to be returned to his clan."
Okay. The guard sort of shelters his eyes and turns away.
Where's the queen?
I said, you see her. She's in the...
She's right there.
Yeah, she's in the room. Here, I mean, I'll put you guys on the map if it makes a difference. Helps you out.
Yeah, we're about to fight. We need the map.
Yep.
Alright. So he'll pick up the stuff again with the guy sheltering, and he'll walk.
I didn't give her a new token, so there you go. She's
Still
still
laying
laying
down.
down crazy. She's a break dancer by trade, so...
Entertainer.
Sure.
Just so you know, this token doesn't have vision.
That token doesn't need vision.
The elk.
What have you been doing this whole time?
Well, the other maps didn't have it.
Yeah, that map didn't have it. That's fine. That's true. I forgot about that.
I'll go to the queen with the stuff in hands.
Okay. Yeah, she will solemnly thank you for your service. And then she'll look to her men and say, well, I guess there's work to do, huh?
I'm sorry, my queen. I failed in my oath. And Ropar will take his dagger, cut off the bottom of his beard, and then cut himself and soak the beard in his blood and say,
Jesus.
he'll not be forgotten.
Will you be dramatic?
I'm just following the prescripted traditions and rules.
She will tell you that it's a noble gesture, but it's not necessary. He was mad.
Tell that to our companion over here in the gold. He's got his finger so far up his own arse he can't see it.
He kind of like takes a knee and goes, I'm sorry, my queen, Grayla. I failed your husband. I do not believe he was mad, however. You forgive me, but I think he had the good of the land in mind, although it may have come with a great deal of sacrifices.
Darmus, this now is your leader. You show her as much respect as you showed the last one. Just because she's a woman and a queen does not mean that you should be any less unfaltering in your duty and belief of everything that she says.
You give me no orders. I have knelt ahead in front of her, and she still has my allegiance. I'm begging for forgiveness for having failing her husband. But I must say that even in his death, I do not believe that the great Caliph was mad. He was a determined man to save as many people as he could.
Enough.
I mean no disrespect.
Enough. The Caliph was mad. It was he who inflicted these wounds upon me. He retained enough of himself not to kill me, but from the moment he found the location of the forge, he was not right.
Thank you, someone reasonable.
It is okay, Darmus. You have not failed anything. The man who placed you in that charge was not the man that passed away. I believe it would be best just to remember him as he was, as I will do.
Aye, my queen. That is what you believe, and so be it. I'm afraid I must return to Bloody Mary with the news before I can return to my duties. But as long as you rule over Askana, place of your husband, you continue to have my allegiance.
I have a feeling that Bloody Mary will need your help more than I will. See what it is that she needs. I'm sure there is more to come. The invasion will not stop, and our people need time to heal.
Aye. Those are your orders, my queen. I'll follow them. My condolences. You kind of like lower his head a little bit and then stand.
Well, we must return to the Pirate Queen. We were sent here on her orders.
Yes. I do believe that the land shall be safe to travel. My entourage should be enough. If you ever have the time, please, swing by the capital. You will be regarded as heroes in the land of Askana. I will see to it.
At that mention, Ropar just gets up and leaves without saying anything.
I thank you, my queen. I trust that the land is in better hands. And I'll leave.
Jarmus will bow and I'll go, my queen, and wait for permission to leave. Upon given, if given, you'll leave.
She'll say dismissed.
So you'll leave after that.
What does a deer look? How does a deer look smug? Somebody find me an image.
I'm sure there's a Disney one.
Oh, I'm sure. And just for posterity's sake, I will show you what she looked like, because you may run into her again. Because I downloaded a picture, I just have to find it from a long time ago. There it is. Okay. When all that was made, I wasn't sure if you guys were going to be the evil guys or not, so I wasn't sure if you guys were just going to let her die or not.
Wow.
Well, I mean, this was made when you guys were playing the last party, okay?
That's fair.
So
But she's a strong female, so she would have been okay.
she is a strong female, yes.
I mean, we have a tendency to blow buildings up before we enter.
I mean, yes.
That's true. We probably would have just... There's no sneaking with the old party. We would just crashed in there and killed everything.
Oh, she has a beard.
She has a beard.
So if you run into
She's
her
older
again,
than 120.
she's venerable, yes.
Looking pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys make your way back to the original city, which has had a couple of people return to it. The dock where you landed, as I said, it was a small village, maybe a couple hundred people. It's safe to assume that most of them are dead, but there's 15 or 20 people kind of meandering about the town looking to pick up the pieces type situation. It's actually funny, when I was first looking at the pictures for the female dwarf, what, months ago at this point, I almost used the same one as Jesus Christ, what's her name? Armad's wife.
Oh, Tetra?
Yeah, Tetra. I was like, that's a great picture. Wait a minute, I've seen that.
Is our boat around?
Yeah, the boat is offshore. Yeah, same place you left it.
Is our
That image.
rowboat still there?
It is, yes.
Alright.
As
Well,
I
that's
said,
good.
the citizens are just kind of taking stock of the situation, so
Alright.
they've not interfered with anything.
Does this town look like it would have any sort of unruly characters normally in it?
Tough to tell. I mean, it just kind of looks like a small fishing village, so I'm sure there's a thug or two, but nothing, nothing nefarious that you can gather just from its, outline.
What about like drugs or intoxicants or that kind of stuff?
I mean, every city has alcohol.
I think that's it for crack.
Oh, you want some crack?
Crack cocaine. Like crack cocaine. Yeah.
That's what you want? Okay.
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check with advantage. That's fine.
15.
Yeah, so you're just kind of meandering about as everybody's heading towards the rowboat, and you recognize a familiar mark on one of the crates on the dock. That is the mark of a local band of smugglers. That it's kind of one of their like thieves' cant things that they use to identify contraband.
All right. I like to
It's a secret language, but over half our party speaks it.
It's a real secret.
I'd like to pull it off to the side, take a look inside what's there.
Dried fish are inside of it. Salted fish.
Have any idea why that would be contraband?
Because
Yeah,
they're
so
avoiding taxes.
Lick them.
you take the fish out, one of the fish, and you reach inside its mouth and pull out a small pouch of some sort of dried mushroom.
All right. I'll just until the ship's ready to leave, I'll spend my time trying to get as many of those as possible.
Okay. It's a pretty common tactic because fish is so highly traded that, you know, you open up a barrel of fish and it's like, okay, fish, whatever. Yeah, so you can get like 8 or 9 pouches, I guess, before everybody starts wondering about Rotbard.
All right. Is there any place selling alcohol left in the town?
The tavern is there, but it's not closed, but it's not open.
All right. I'll go in there, and how much can I get for 10 gold if I were to buy it normally?
A lot, like a keg.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll take a keg and leave 10 gold on the counter, and then leave.
Okay.
Right, and then I go on the ship and drink/take all of it.
Okay, that's great. So you'll need some Constitution saving throws. Okay, so you guys get to the main ship. Are you waiting till you get to the main ship to start doing it, or are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys get on board, and you know the first mate welcomes you back and says, "Oh, how'd it go?"
Badly.
I motion to a blank spot beside me with my hoof.
You brought a deer with you. All right, cool. Good talk. Good talk.
Badly, the mission was not a success.
Ah.
We have to abort. The queen is safe, but the Caliph fell.
Bloody Mary will be most disappointed. Oh well. Shall we be on our way about then?
Aye.
And he'll call to lift anchor and set sail. You guys begin sailing back to back to the floating city. Yeah. Where so at one point you guys see Rotbard getting a little too fucked up, and you almost have to restrain him because he almost goes overboard a couple of times.
Well, I mean, it's not my business, so.
Okay, or he can go overboard. I'm good either way.
I got Finchmans, so I can't drown, at least.
But Emma and Umberhawk 3000 did not die either. But, you know. Retired, lost in the Underdark, retired, lost at sea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cliffhanger will sit in the top of the mast as usual and wait for the trip to be over.
Mirfay rests knowing that his mission was accomplished.
Wow.
I don't remember what his mission was then, apparently.
Yep.
I mean, he helped the land. He didn't care about the Caliph.
Okay, fair.
And another queen is in power.
He's not Creoden. Calm down. Okay.
No, I mean, he doesn't care about women. He just has a thing for queens.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not really. This is a joke.
All right. Okay, I think that's where we'll call it. You guys can
Sounds good.
meet with Bloody Mary the next session and see how she takes it.
Yay.
Woo!
Yay.
Well.
Darmus is not very happy, even though he might be convinced after the queen told him the Caliph was mad and insisted it. He still would probably blame off you